Oh. Thank you, Braden. Yeah. Wondered what it would be today. Hi, Casey. Good morning. How are you two today? All right, Casey, you working today? What's up, Uncle Awi? Dude, I hope this is the game everybody's stoked to see. This game's so fucking good. Yes! Okay, Ollie, I'm not kidding, bro. I was like 99% certain I picked this game. I'm not kidding. I told Kara, I was like, I'm almost positive. Firstly, I think you bought me this game, Ollie. Secondly, I told Kara, I'm almost positive Ollie said this is a fabulous game. And I'm just like, I'm craving a challenge, you know? So this felt perfect. I really hope everybody digs this. Full transparency. Welcome in Stelios and Devorian. Good day to you both. Today will be a short stream. If I can, I'm going to pop back on after I have to leave for a little bit. So I may only be live for like an hour and a half. 2 hours. But I wanted to make up a little bit of lost time from yesterday. So we'll do just a little bit of chatting. I might start the game today for just a tidbit if I have the time. But I did want to pop on and spend a little bit of time with you guys. It is a pleasure. Hey, Chris. Thank you very much, Chris. Honestly, Chris, I can do better. I'm not even going to lie. Yesterday, popped on, was ready to stream, except I didn't have a game picked yet. So I was like, I'll spend a little bit of time and figure out what I want to do on stream for the day. And then like 3 hours went by because I was overthinking what I should play, finding a good game that probably dreaming because you're amazing. Hold on. I don't have my glasses on. It was you. Thanks, Dreaming. Happy Wednesday to you as well. Yeah, very happy Wednesday, actually, Dreaming. I hope you're doing great. Thank you very much, Dreaming, for giving me so much love and support, no matter how messy I am on stream. And you as well, Chris. Very much appreciate you both. Happy 56 months, Chris. It's legendary. Legendary. Ali O'Shea, thank you as well, good sir, for the 14 bits. Very much appreciate you. Yeah, I popped on yesterday, and I could not find a game that I felt was a good enough fit for me and for you guys and for like the growth of the channel. I was just like in a weird place yesterday. I was a little bit in the overthinking phase, maybe overstinking, I don't know. So I was in my head, but I learned yesterday, I think in the honor of staying accountable to me and you guys, the honest truth yesterday was I realized that I should have been doing all of that shit the day before, not the day of. And I have done that many times in the past where I've been kind of waiting for the last second to kind of make a decision on a big ticket thing for stream. And instead of doing it the day before, I'm doing it the day of. And there's nothing wrong with that as long as, like somebody else can maybe do that as long as they're diligent and able to get it done same day. I've proven to myself enough times that I don't always have the diligence to do that. And sometimes I need more time than an hour or two. So it's my responsibility to start doing these things before stream the day before at a minimum, not the day of. So it was a good accountability and opportunity to be honest with myself about that. So that's my coming into stream today with that level of mindfulness has been good. And Casey, I hope that, my God, you're still going into work after not feeling well? Casey, are you feeling good enough to go to work? Or are you pushing it too far? Oh, wow. Okay, Ollie, curious, why was Lies of P the best game on your gaming list for last year? Was it the play style? Was it the storyline? Like, what really brought this game to the first place state for you? And Dreaming, thank you so much for the $2 donation. I really appreciate that. Cherry Kitty, welcome in. Good morning. Thanks for asking, Casey. I'm doing a lot better today. Your game is just chatting. This is your default. It's the truth, Chris. It's the truth. Yeah, and maybe it is. Honestly, Chris, I've been feeling really good. I haven't been struggling with depression too much this year. And I'll be honest with you, Chris. I think I was getting a little. How do I say this? I think it's, well, I just need to be more on my A game, Chris. That's really what it is. I thought that I could wake up early yesterday, which I did. I went to bed the night before thinking, I'll just figure out what I'm going to do for stream tomorrow morning, speaking in the past. And sometimes I can do that and sometimes I can't. And so, that's great to be able to figure that stuff out same day, which I have done in the past. But I'm kind of leaving that up to chance because I'm not always able to figure out what I want to do in an hour or two. So I realized, like, moving forward, I just need to set myself up for success better by planning more diligently and taking care of things like that before my stream day. So anyways, that's just a way I can do better for you guys. I can do better for myself. I need to be more disciplined. You guys deserve a better level of professionalism for me. So I felt really bad that I wasn't able to stream yesterday, and that was all because of me. Like, it was my fault. I had the day to stream and I kind of like spun my wheels for 2 hours before stream, and then I was feeling really funky because I didn't have something that I had landed on yet in terms of a game. When in reality, I could have just started the stream and done a little bit of chatting and accepted, like, maybe I'm not going to find my game today. Yeah. Thank you. Chris, you know what is crazy? I actually, I did that yesterday. I went through it, Chris, and I went through Twitch's categories and I browsed the categories that were doing pretty well. And I made a list of 10 games. I'm not kidding, Chris. Like, you're giving me great input here. Because what I realized is I was getting overwhelmed with all the options because I was looking at like 50 things. When in all reality, I knew yesterday, like, I'm going to pick something that's doing well enough on Twitch so we can at least meet some friends. Then it also has to be interesting to you guys and of course to me. And once I looked at it like that, instead of looking at like 30 or 40 games, I was really only looking at like 8 or 10. And so that was really helpful, Chris, to be able to put it all on paper and kind of just, pick my options from there. I wanted to say, Nicole, how much I adore that I get the opportunity to be a podcast mode for you while you're driving. I hope you're taking a trip to go visit your incredible girlfriend. But safe travels to you, Nicole, and thank you for saying hello and good morning. Devorian, there's nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, it's your stream. You do what you think is best. I appreciate that, Devorian. And I definitely, I think my issue, Devorian, is sometimes I get so excited, I think that I'm going to figure something out really quickly, when in reality, there are days where, I'm picky and, I might need 3 hours to figure out what I'm going to do next on stream instead of like 30 minutes. So I just need to plan better. But yeah, because it's really important to me, like, first and foremost, I want to pick a game that I want to play, because if I don't pick something that I want to play that interests me enough, I'll lose interest, and then that's not any fun for you guys. It's not fun for me. So I have to look at the things I'm interested in, and then after I conclude that, yes, I'm interested in this game, I then have to look at it and see if it's doing, hi Agnes, if it's doing well enough on Twitch, because I want it to be doing well enough to introduce us to friends, and then I have to ask myself, is it a good game for the community to potentially enjoy? So the process, it always takes longer than I'm prepared for. So, but again, that's on me. I know that going into days like yesterday that I should be planning a little bit more diligently. So, let's see. Oh yeah, don't worry, Devorian. I'm not changing myself for content. I promise. I am absolutely. That's the hard part, honestly, is sometimes there's just not a lot of games that I am interested in, and then I'm at a bottleneck. But the good thing is I have not been feeling like that recently. I've actually been finding interest in gaming again. But on the days where I don't want a game, what I'm going to start doing is workout streams, cooking streams, streams in the living room. We're going to start doing coffee sessions in the backyard. And Agnes, you're so sweet. It was a really fun workout stream. It did a lot better than I had anticipated. And I had honestly a great workout. I was really happy with my performance. I had some big goals for the day, and we met some cool new friends. I felt like I was able to give some good insight and advice. I'm very, very grateful. It was a very wonderful day. How long before you take your trip there, Agnes? The setting is a huge role in the game but the gameplay and bosses are all pretty much perfect and balanced. The DLC is really good as well, says Ollie. And this is for Liza P. I didn't realize they already had DLC for the game. Hold on one sec, you guys. It's super bright in here, so I gotta close my blinds. Yeah, Ollie, you were the one. Hey, Duspanked. Good morning, sir. You were the one that planted the seed for me in looking at this game to play for today. I really love challenging games. I think down the line, I really would like to do more challenge-based streams where I'm playing a game with a handicap or some unique play style that kind of stands out, and then just trying to complete the game. Stuff like that really appeals to me. Let's see here. Sore throat, says Casey. Body aches and oh my gosh, a small fever. But other than that, I'm good. Took my oxalicoccum. I don't even know if I'm saying that correctly, Casey, but my mom has been a big fan of that since I was a kid. I have been taking oxalicoccum for like most of my life. I love that stuff. Am I pronouncing it horribly incorrect? There's a strong possibility of that. But Casey, I hope you feel better. I really wish that you didn't have to go to work today, but I understand if that's not an option, then obviously you got to go in 2 hours or so. But if you have like a slither of a chance, Casey, to take the day off, and you know, like that's not going to create turmoil at your workplace, I would love to see you resting. But I know maybe that might not be an option. Maybe you just need to free the flex nips more. Less thinking, more exhibition. Hey, I'm sure freeing the flex nips would be freeing in itself. Let's see here. So I've thought about erratic streaming, but I wouldn't be consistent, and it would be, I love Dragon Quest, so you get to watch me play it. Can you answer this question? What is free the... Oh, streaming. That's free the flex nips. Sorry, I just saw that, Devorian. Yeah, so when I first started streaming Dreaming, I don't even remember how it became a thing, actually. I think it's because I was giving lots of hugs to the webcam. But, you know, like Dreaming right now, it's like feet and other ridiculous jokes, including people calling me a bottom, even though I'm not a bottom. Well, back in the day, it was freeing the flex nips. Yeah, it was freeing the flex nips. FTFN. It's a whole hashtag. I used to have little stickers. It's ridiculous. The whole joke was everybody wanted me to free the flex nips because, especially back then on Twitch, you couldn't be shirtless. It was like against TOS. So, you know, everybody's just making jokes about seeing my nipples, pretty much. But yeah, it was a big thing back then. Let's see here. I adore that you guys still remember that. The only content-related changes you're allowed to make are your wardrobe for freeing the flex nips. I like the focus. Devorian is focused to the cause. You're the best. You know what's crazy, Devorian? I still find myself often sitting and thinking like, wow, how crazy it is that I've known so many of you for so many years. What a privilege. Hi, Paige. Good morning. Good morning, Paige. At least, Casey, you and I can mispronounce oxalicoccum together. Well, oxalicoccum sounds like a sex toy. I don't know why. Or like a paste that you would use for sex. Why a paste? I don't know. So, Nicole, I'll show you. Oh, God, if I can even... I can't even fucking spell it correctly. It's a really great little thing. You want to start taking it the moment you start feeling sick. And it essentially is supposed to cut down on the... basically like how long you're sick for. Except now I can't figure out how to spell the word. It's called oxalicoccum. Casey put a picture for you in Discord, Nicole. It's expensive. Usually a 3-pack is like... I think you can get 2 or 3. Maybe it's like 25, 30 bucks. And you'll take 3 of these little vials throughout the day. They're really... I think it's a good thing to have in your cabinet just in case you get sick, personally. Stelios, you're very sweet. Gotta love hugs, which was epic. But you did it on your birthday, was it, some years ago? I'm pretty sure, too, Stelios, I think. Let's see here. How's your mom today, Paige? You guys doing all right? Thank you for the booty grab there, Mr. Chris. Love them booty grabs. I am not a bottom, Chris! I am bottomless! Not literally, but by bottomless, I mean I lack all of which would be needed to be a bottom. And I possess all in which is needed to be a top. Thank you. Come again. Let's see here. All right, one sec, you guys. Well, how are you guys today? Dreaming goes, all I'm hearing is oxcoxum. Wait, how do you spell it? Here, I'll show you guys on stream. Casey spelled it for me earlier, and now I just can't freaking find it. Where is it, Casey? She put it in chat. Hold on. I'll show you guys what this is. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here's how you spell it. I'm going to put it in chat. This is why I'm mispronouncing it. Look at that freaking word. I'll show you guys what it is. Maybe Google will give me... Okay. Auxilicoccum is a homeopathic, non-drowsy, over-the-counter remedy designed to reduce the duration and severity of flu-like symptoms such as body aches, headaches, fever, and fatigue. Taken at the first sign of symptoms, the sweet-tasting, melt-away sucrose lactose pellets are safe for adults and children ages 2 and up. The active ingredient is Anis barbari, hepatis et cordis extractum. What the fuck, my face. 200 ckh pus, which is a highly diluted extract from wild duck heart and liver. How it works. It is a homeopathic medicine that operates on the principle of isopathy, using a product of the disease though vastly diluted. The 200 ck dilutum means it is diluted to such an extent that no molecule of the original duck liver heart remains. I don't know what I just read, but that's what it does. Here's what it looks like in these little packages. Anyways, I've been taking this stuff since I was a kid. It very much works, in my opinion. I always have it in our house as like a little regimen if we're starting to get sick. I don't know if they sell it outside of the US, but it is quite popular here. Momentous Hero, I salute you in your greatness. Welcome back to the channel. I love you. Hugs and kisses. It's great to have you here. Is this game really about Pinocchio? I have no idea. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see here. He needs to keep those nips covered. They are the size of... I don't have silver dollar... Wait a second. Dude, I got small nipples, man. I'm pretty sure my nipples are the size of a US quarter. I got tiny nipples. Yep, small nipples. Strong nipples, though. If it's cold, I can cut glass. That's for sure. All right. Tom! Well, good sir, how are you today? Beep boop. I'm gonna beep boop you all day, Tom. You sexy devil. How are you, bro? Thanks for 56 months. He's unstoppable. Tom, we're making a strong comeback, but not without the power and privilege of opportunity you and friends give me. Thank you so much, dude. 56 months out of tier 2. I bow down to your greatness. We're going back for the level 2 partner plus push starting next month, Tom. I don't think I have enough to make it this month. But I think what's pretty cool is I saw we're already above 200 points.
Lil Bish
203.
Bish on
That's
hump
definitely
day.
Evan.
Well.
I love
if
you,
it
Evan.
Ain't Wednesday. The
Where is
Lil
it?
Bish won't be a Lil Bish.
See? We're pretty close.
But I guess he is a cute Lil Bish.
We are pretty close. I love you, Evan. So we got about usually 2 days before. I think last month I made it to 230, so I have 70 sub points to make up. We're going to pursue it for 3 months in a row. So anyways, Tom, thank you for keeping your tier 2 sub for me. Kira and I are working on some fun benefits for tier 3 subs and a few for some tier 2s. I hope you're still happy with the content in the channel, man. Thanks for keeping us alive here. And Mr. Evan, I'm going to toast you as the little bitch that I am. I'm very grateful for the opportunity that I get to do this, Evan. I was lurking for a little bit while you were in the kitchen this morning on your stream. Keep up the great work over there, buddy. Proud of you. Thank you for making so much room in your heart for me, Evan, and for keeping this community alive. Seriously, cheers. Thanks for the $5 donation. Thank you guys for the hype train in chat as well. Chris, thank you for the gifted sub to you a bottom. No, but thank you. Cheers. God damn it, Chris. Chris, how does one prove this? This feels like an argument that I cannot win. I have no way to present enough evidence that shows that I am not a bottom. That's not fair. I can't defend myself. Also, thank you, Chris. You a bot. Is that the first time that account has been subbed to this channel? Surprisingly, it is. Good morning, TJ. Good morning, TJ. We've got a Roy DeBoy enters the chat, ladies and gentlemen. The fabulous photographer himself. Roy, how did editing the photos yesterday go? Totally glad that English is not my first language. I wish it wasn't. All right, let me go backwards here. So, Sale Brashens, you're a legend, just so you know, for popping into the channel and saying what's up. I really appreciate your 100 bits. Very nice of you. You said, Devorian asked me this, but it should be Auxilo Cock. Oh my God. Auxilo Coccinium. Auxilo Coccinium? I probably butchered that. How close was that on a 1 to 10? Was that like a 3? Are you laughing? You're probably laughing at me. Celebrations, thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, that's Celebrations. My God, I am off my A game today. You have an incredible Twitch name. I'm just blind. A little illiterate, apparently. Oh, God. That is a brutally hard word to pronounce. And I'm not surprised. Honestly, I'm glad I got a 5. I was going to give myself a 3 out of 10 on that. Totally. It's a good thing you guys don't know how old I am. Otherwise, I'd be even more embarrassed with some of the words I can't pronounce. But you know what? Gary V, he's a great guy. He goes out there. Dude is, I think, pretty much just as bad at pronouncing words as I am. And he's really successful. So I'm just going to, I'm going to remind myself, Gary V's out there making it work. And I can too. Celebrations, you're exceptional for popping into the channel. Thank you for helping me pronounce the word a little bit better. Devorian, I salute you. You're a legend for bringing your friend in here. It's a pleasure to meet you both. And Celebrations, you know what's crazy is I think I've had you here once before, back in 2024. So it's good to have you back on the channel. I remember your profile picture, dude. If I'm not mistaken, I think you're the same gentleman. Chris, thank you for giving Celebrations an awesome sub to the channel. I really appreciate you, Chris. I know I have a lot of improving to do. I promise I will not let you... Well, I probably will let you down every so often, Chris, and you're going to kick my ass for that, but I appreciate that I have a friend that will kick my ass into shape. I love you, Chris. Thank you so much. Cheers. Hi, Lindsay! What's up? Lindsay! Hold on. Lindsay, I want the teep. I want the teep. I want the tea. I want the scoop. What's new? Today is not the day to take English lessons from me, that's for sure. Also, good morning, Mamaronis. Thanks for the 100 bits. Lindsay, I hope you know how much your care and love has gone so far for Kira and I. Thank you dearly for keeping your sub going for us and helping us fight to make a strong comeback, Lindsay. It's a big honor to do this. Happy 40 months. You guys are exceptional. And good afternoon to you as well, Mamaronis. All right, let's see here. Tom, I want the scoop from you too if you got an actual second there. Your activity has proven you... What have I done that's proven me as a bottom? That's not fair. A power bottom is different than a bottom. Okay, I'm curious. I always forget the difference between a power bottom and a bottom. I feel embarrassed that I have to ask that again, but I am asking it again. Let's see here. Get that name right, Flex. It is just Selly. There we go. Celebrations. Selly. I think I came by for something at some point. I just whoop. Oh, I just whore hop around Twitch. I did not realize that's what you said until I read it a second time. That's an incredible statement. You got good vibes there, Selly. All right, I got to slow down. I'm off my A game today, you guys. Should I start the game today? Uncle Awi, I want to do a brief little check-in and hear how work was for you if you've got a moment to catch me up. So today is just a little short stream. If I can, I'm going to pop back on and go live again after I have to leave. But that will be, once I end stream, it'll probably be about 3 hours before I come back. So we'll see. But I wasn't able to stream yesterday, so I wanted to pop on and spend a little bit of time with you guys today if I could. I do apologize for keeping you all waiting. I think I was a little bit in my head yesterday, overthinking whether or not I had the right kind of content prepared for you guys. And wonderful Jules, I think, shot it straight with me yesterday in the Discord server and reminded me that sometimes it's okay to just go live and do just chatting. I don't always have to have like a game to play. So I do want to say if I can have an opportunity to help any of you in any way today, especially in the just chatting section, I don't want this just to be me yapping. I don't know that there's enough value in that for you guys to have fun to stay, which is totally fair if that's how you feel. But if I can help in another way that gives you guys, another layer of value, pick my brain, ask me questions. I'm happy to help with things if I can. But I appreciate you guys giving me a chance to be part of your Wednesday. It's an honor. And a very warm welcome again, Agnes. Thank you for hanging out today. Natasha, good morning to you, and or I guess I should say good evening to you and Daniel, Sir Daniel the Great. So Lindsay, holy freaking crap! He said it's a low health and wellness studio with some cool stuff that is really hard to find literally anywhere. So we decided to just go for it. Starting my own business, which is honestly right up your alley. You're so sweet to even say that, Lindsay. We have a place here in Albuquerque. I think it's called no, not Higher Up Wellness. They do like you can do an oxygen chamber. They do cold immersion therapy. They do red light therapy. They have saunas. They have a lot of these interesting, really, really like knick-knack health things that I typically like. I don't go there very often because it's a little pricey in Albuquerque, but my mom likes to go there. Are you doing something along those lines, Lindsay? Like, what's your business? Thanks, Natasha. Thank you, Natasha, for the sub to Anna. Hell yeah. You're the best, Natasha. Big shout out to Natasha and Daniel, my wonderful Danish friends who keep this channel alive. That's the honest truth. And for this shirt. Let's see here. Agnes says, Flex, I'm glad to hear your session went well. I just lurked for a wee bit in the beginning due to sleep. We leave on the 1st of June. Oh, wow. So you're getting close there, about a month away. Hopefully the government has said the flight fuel might run out within weeks. I just hope they figure it out. And Agnes, I'm sure that they will. I would lean on the side of optimism there. Cool. Okay. Sorry, guys. Just checking a message here real quick. Lean on the optimistic side, Agnes. I'm sure everything will work out just fine. That's my assumption there. Thank you, by the way, Lindsay, for that. Any Flex content is good content. That's very nice of you to say. Are you sure this game meets our very high standards for you? Thank you, Kevin. That was pretty good, Kevin, actually. Yeah, I don't know. I hope it does. I think I'm a pretty fun streamer to watch playing games like this for the most part. David, welcome in. Good evening to you, sir. Power bottom is a dominant bottom. So it's like a power bottom, a mixture of like a top and a bottom in one, but more bottom dominant? Yeah. Is that what that is? I'm legitimately curious. Read my message, not Kevin's. That's what Lindsay said. Oh, shit. Oh. Sir, Daniel. I said Sir Daniel the Great. Great. The Great. As in, you're fabulous. Not gray. Yeah. Or maybe you are gray, Daniel. I don't know. Could be like Gandalf the Gray. He never ages. Hey, Jules. Want to give Jules a shout out. She was a big reason why I went live today. I don't have a tremendous amount of time to stream, but Jules was really sweet yesterday, supportive friend in the Discord server, and just encouraged me to go live if I can. So thank you, Jules, for giving me a friendly push in that direction. Oh, man. You know, Death Spanked, one of these days I'm going to start printing these things out and putting them on my mirror in the morning so I can read them and stop overthinking dumb shit that holds me back. I really appreciate what you said. Death Spank said, I don't think you understand the value you bring when you go live. It doesn't matter what you do, we will show up and show out. I feel like in my heart, Death Spank, there are just times where I worry. I'm like, man, I feel, because like Death Spank, you've been showing up for years. And I just want to make sure you still have fun, you know? But I appreciate you. You're essentially telling me, like, Flex, I'm still having fun, so stop fucking freaking out. Thanks, Death Spanked. Is that where you go for bottom training? I mean, it's possible. I guess Momentous Hero, possible. How have you been, Momentous Hero? I don't think it's been a minute since we spoke and caught up. It's been a hot second there. Thank you, by the way, Natasha, for the 15 stream streak. She's unstoppable. How was work for you today, Jules? I imagine you're probably still at work, getting ready to wrap up here soon. Mr. Kevin, how's Daddy today? He is Daddy, chat. I am excited, you guys, in honor of what Death Spank said, or at least trying to make sure that that's staying the case as often as it can be on stream, going live and making sure you guys get value. My wife and I just finalized a couple things that's going to get us out of the office more and into the living room and the kitchen. And I've got some really fun cooking streams planned. So more variety, at least. More variety hopefully means more value. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are as well. Lindsay, you said we will have all that without the cold plunge because that felt difficult to pull off. We'll have PEMF, lots of red light, I don't know what HBOT is, hydrogen therapy, halotherapy, vibroacoustics, and more things that'll come once we have money again. So hold on, Lindsay, did you go, you're saying we, and I just want to make sure I'm following correctly. Did you go into this with a friend, a family member, partner? What's the setup? Are you part owner? Is this a franchise? But oh my God, I'm sorry I didn't say this earlier. Congratulations, Lindsay. I'm obviously not like Lindsay. I'm not the best of them all. Obviously, at business, I have plenty of things I still need to sharpen up on in my own venture, being self-employed. But if I can ever help, like I don't know, Lindsay, if there's something I can help with, I'm always here. I feel like a lot of the time people tend to stress out over the tax-related things in owning a business. So I would just say, make sure you do your quarterly taxes. You probably don't have to worry about that your first year until you're getting an idea of what your income is going to be like. But I think paying your quarterly taxes is really important. And then obviously, Lindsay, I know I don't need to tell you this, but just keep track of your expenses. Oh, thank you, Devorian. I did notice you were offline for a while, so I'm glad to hear things are looking up. I've been there. Yeah, you know, Devorian, it's interesting. I through my time off, very, very tough, but I learned some irreplaceably valuable things about myself, about what I want, my wife and I as well, about the person that I am, the person I want to continue to become. I learned a lot about the areas that I think respectfully dropping the ball in. It was a really difficult time to step away from stream for, like 4 months, but it was so ridiculously necessary. And I think a lot of the time we just don't tend to realize that when life is kind of kicking our ass a little bit, sometimes it's actually a good thing. In the short term, it feels like torture and it's not always fun to go through. But then I think a lot of the time exiting those phases of our lives can give us a lot of value if you approach it with like the right perspective and sit and reflect. So I was really grateful to be surrounded by, first and foremost, like my wife, and I had some incredible friends that helped me figure out how to learn and grow through that adversity. And so as tough as it was, I actually am really glad I went through it. And now I'm having more fun than I've had in 6 years on stream, which is really great. I feel like a kid again. When I say kid, I mean, I think there are times when all of us go through phases in our life where you're excited. You feel like you can, you feel like you can do anything. I say that with a grain of salt, obviously, but you feel like you can do anything. You feel like there's so much opportunity out there. The world is your oyster. You feel very creatively expansive. These are feelings that I think are pretty prominent for younger kids. And as we get older, sometimes I think adults lose, they lose that feeling. And because they lose that feeling, sometimes it's a matter of they just don't practice leading into it. You kind of lose, I think, what is a beautiful thing in life, which is the opportunity that we all have to create great things, whether it be a business, a passion, or memories, friends, etc. So anyways, I'm just glad to be back in that state. I think all of us should be chasing that on a regular basis. And if your flame is dwindling, figure out a way to stoke the fire, so to say. Let's see here. Natasha says, I'm lucky though. At work, they thought I was late 20s, even though I just turned. I'm sure Natasha, you just turned 40? Natasha, I didn't even realize that you were in your 40s. Nothing wrong with being in your 40s. But like, from what Natasha, you said, the reason I say that, Natasha, is you and Daniel do a lot of things. Like you're very active. The hobbies that you guys lean into are things that a lot of younger people lean into. I'm glad that you guys still do those things in your 40s. That's so impressive. Don't worry, I'm getting older too. Maxaroni pasta Joni. How are you, sir? Pee my poo poo. Be careful what you ask for, Max, because we're close enough friends. I might. Okay. I don't know what that would look like, but probably not the greatest. Thank you so much, Max, for an incredible 29 months and so many more, Max. You know what I'm referencing. I love you to death, brother. Chris, thank you for giving me the privilege of having Joel the Great. Matt, it's such a great fitness influencer, trainer. He's incredible. So thank you so much for giving me the chance of having Joel, the great guy that he is.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Give me some cute little feet.
Coming back to the channel, oh shit, Joel, there you are. Fuck, dude, thanks. I didn't even see you in chat. Fuck yeah, man. Well, if you guys haven't, I do want to give Cole Runnings a shout out. This gentleman really is exceptional. He's such a great trainer. He's a great fitness influencer. He's a great streamer. He's a great guy, great content creator, all around well-rounded dude. Check him out if you guys haven't already. Chris, thank you for giving this gentleman a sub to the channel. I appreciate you. Cheers. TJ says, quote, the world is an aphrodisiac. I think we'll say yes. How long have Kira and I been married? We're going on 4 years of marriage next month, but we have been together for, oh my God. We started dating in 2018. Holy shit. No. Oh, God. Yeah, 4 years married. God. It's funny. All I pay attention to half the time is how long we've been together, and I rarely pay attention to the amount of years that we have been married because I'm always focused on like the bigger number, which I think always kind of makes me giggle there. Anyways, but sorry. Yeah, no, we started dating in 2017, but it was at the tail end of 2017. So we're getting our way closer and closer to 10 years. I'm excited. It'll be not our 9th year this year being together, and then 10 the following year. 2027, we'll have been together for 10 years. I can't wait. All right. Let me go backwards here. What the fuck are you saying about people in their 40s? Get in a ring with me, little bish. I was complimenting people in their 40s, Chris. Don't you worry. I'm not getting in a ring with you, Chris. You will dominate me. I know that for a fact. You know what I really appreciate? I have some wonderful friends who are starting to, I say get older because it's such a subjective term. I think if you take care of your body and you're really dialed in with your nutrition and you stay very intentionally active, like you guys, you can age and be unbelievably capable of doing, I think, a lot of the fun things that we've always done when we were all younger. So take care of yourselves. I have a dear friend of mine and I'm freaking older than he is. And it kills me, like, every time he gets the chance to talk about getting older, he just leans into it. He's like, getting older. I don't do this anymore. I'm getting older. I don't do that anymore. I'm getting older. And then it's just like, and there may be some things that some of us may not be getting into as much as we were when we were younger. But I think when you lean into, like, I'm getting older, and you just keep saying that, and you're thinking it all the time, I think you embrace that. I think that creates a border and a barrier to being youthful still. I think youth is something that we can all carry for a very long time if we're dialed in. So the reason that I say that is, no shit, the healthiest and strongest people that I know, especially the ones that I personally follow that are, larger individuals in terms of their influence in the world, they're all in their 40s and 50s. So, I despise when people, when they're getting in their 30s and then their 40s, and they're just constantly talking about getting older. Yes, we're all getting older, but let's just focus on the things we can control. Keep investing in your body. Keep the youthful activities going. You guys want to hear a crazy stat? Don't quote me on this because I'm going to remember it incorrectly. But I believe you can do a quick Google search. I'm pretty sure it's 90%. It's either 90 or 87% of people. I'm saying this for a reason. 90 or 80% of people after the age of 30 never sprint again. So that's one example. I don't inherently love sprinting, but it would probably benefit all of us every once in a while, especially if you train, to take your body outside and train with sprints. You have to keep these activities alive, or your body loses the ability to perform them optimally, and may lose the ability to perform them in general. That is a way to get older and be old. But if you get older and you say, okay, I'm going to do my weight training, you're doing your cardio, and it's like, hey, shit, I forgot to read the other donation. Thank you hey, it's the birthday girl, Lulu. Hey, Lulu, I don't want you to think I just fucking made that up. I got you in my calendar, girl. Check it. Where are we? There you are, Lulu. I've been waiting to say happy birthday to you all stream. I love you, girl. You're the best. What are you donating to me on your birthday? I should be donating to you. Happy birthday, Lulu. I'm coming back to you, okay? Anyways, yeah, so something that I'm working on doing is, as much as I love weight training and all that, I'm starting to implement jumps, sprints. I think those two things, super important. Lots of body weight exercises are important. These are things you want to continuously grease the wheel so that you don't lose the ability to do those things. And the stat about how few people sprint after the age of 30 for me was really eye-opening, because I had to sit there and think to myself, when's the last time that I sprinted? It's been a long time, and I'm all about health. And you can like forget about these tiny little things. So anyways, if you guys are going to go out there and train sprints, like be very careful, start slow, incrementally build up, just like you're going to do with weights and training. Yeah. Anyways, that was my little, my tangent there. I don't even know if I made much sense, but okay, shoot. Lindsay, we'll have to talk more about your business next time we rock and roll here together, but it was a pleasure catching up today. Jules, are you telling me you got grays? I don't think I've ever seen a gray on you. If you have, Jules, plus with the color of your hair, I feel like your grays are gonna look great. I've already embraced my facial hair grays. Joel quote goes, "Dominate me, Chris." Something tells me, Joel, that Chris would be great at dominating. Yeah. Yes. Flex likes to be dominated, chat. In a ring, in the bedroom, definitely sus bottom statement. Fuck you, TJ. I love you, bro. Lulu, thank you so much for the $3 and the $2 donation. You're very sweet. Happy birthday. Oh, wait, that's mine. Love you and the missus. I hope you both are doing well. Just wanted to pop in and share my love as always. Keep being amazing. I wanted to know what this button did. I love you. Back to work I go. You better give the missus my love. Always, Lulu. You can count on it. Hey, and Lulu, I know you got to get back to work. I know you got work duties, you got mom duties, and you better have some selfish birthday duties, going out there celebrating another year in your belt there. But I love you. I hope you have an incredible birthday, Lulu. I'm super, super proud of you. It's been an honor watching you continue to grow over these years. And I hope you make some memories today. Thanks for popping over. You're the best. Flex, are you saying I can be influential just by being in my 40s? Yes. And 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s. Oh, Clyde, I forgot to say hi to you, by the way. I love this. So Clyde says, age is definitely just a number. My uncle might be 18 years older than me, but as he is a firefighter, I have no doubt that he will last longer than me in any fight/fitness test. Cooler life too. I don't know. Clyde, don't be too hard on yourself. Like, you got a really cool life. But I love, Clyde, like you're pointing out how your uncle, who's 18 years older than you, because he's really dialed in, he's super intentional with his fitness, he's very active. Like the guy's staying youthful through age, you know? Like we should all be playing the long game. And to be fully transparent, Spanked, I never really sprinted as well when I was younger too, outside of when I was just doing like, you know, playing goof around sports with my friends and whatnot. But my whole point with the sprinting comment is, and maybe to some of you, sprinting is not something you want to focus and work on. That's like totally fine. I always like to go back to the functional reality of life though, which is I would hate to be in a situation where I needed to sprint to get to safety, perhaps to the most important thing for me, protect my wife, you know, to be the protector. Like if I cannot sprint to fulfill those two baseline necessities, I got a fucking problem, you know? So I'm sure all of us can sprint right now. My point is, as you get older, if you're not practicing the technique of sprinting, you may injure yourself like that. Like that's where you have to be a little bit more cautious in getting older, is reminding yourself that if you're not greasing the wheels, then yes, you will get older, right? But if you're constantly greasing the wheels, you may age, but you may retain your resilience, you may retain your strength, you may retain your flexibility. You know, these things are going to be possible through time. My waifu, that's right. I got to keep my wife, but got to keep us safe. I love you, Kira. I didn't even realize you were in here. I'm sorry I didn't say hello earlier. Gang, gang, says my wife. Gang, gang. Get the hell out. What are you talking about, Max? Max says 2017. You were like 51 then, right? I hope I look like this when I'm 51. Damn. I definitely would have to have to color my hair probably. I doubt 50s will spare me of the grays in my head. Let's see here. Chris goes, gray hairs? I have no idea what those are. Let's see here. You guys are awesome for wishing Lulu a happy birthday. Flex Joe met me IRL at cool, at TwitchCon last year, so he can tell you I am not a dom. Chris, are you telling me you're Chris, you give off, I mean this so respectfully, like you give off very like you would enjoy dominating somebody. I mean that in a respectful way. Like dominating vibes. Is that not? Like, Chris, do you not like dominating? I feel like that's... I'm surprised. Surprised. Yeah. Clyde says, sprinting is definitely not something I would do nowadays. I love sprinting places. However, due to injuries I got as a kid, my lower shins and feet hate me when I do it. And I think there are a lot of people that are probably in like a similar position as you, Clyde. And at that point, Clyde, it's like a matter of maybe you sprint to a degree that you feel is at a baseline like useful to you. Or maybe, Clyde, you're like, I don't want to focus on sprinting. I think that's totally fine. At the end of the day, all of us just have to ask ourselves, how do you want to age? You know? Do you want to be able to do X, Y, and Z when you're older? Okay, cool. So what do you need to retain, develop, and maintain in order to be able to do those things in 20 years, right? I will say this. More and more research comes out that shows the incredible benefit of muscle mass in longevity and so many other areas. Like, muscle is so important to build, especially when you can build it more efficiently. And I do think that is something that happens, unfortunately, a little bit more efficiently when we are all younger. It gets more difficult as we age. But the crazy thing is as you age, even though it is difficult to build muscle as you get older, the more that we all age, the more important it is for all of us to try our absolute best to, at a minimum, be retaining the muscle that we do have. So, just to encourage you guys, get out there, put on some muscle in whatever way works for you. If it's just putting muscle on in your glutes, that's cool. It's better than nothing. But again, I just want all of us to live a long time. And I want all of us to be able to do lots of cool shit when we're older. Like, really older. You know what I mean? TJ goes, I would hate to miss the ice cream truck and not be able to chase it down and catch it. You've got dad powers, TJ. What are you talking about? You just raise your hand just like this. Whole truck stops, turns around. Don't lie, TJ. You got superpowers. Don't lie. Well, TJ often just points at me and says, you, back rub, now. And I'm like, oh, fuck, okay. I guess that does sound like bottom behavior, doesn't it? Uh-oh. Oh, boy. I hope, Mariah, I hope you feel better soon. I'm sorry that you're dealing with a headache, but hopefully it subsides as the day progresses. I will be here if you need me. Ah, that's another big one. Yes. Bones. Oh, man, and that's a big one. Not enough people think about, you guys. The benefit of strength training for the value that it not only gives for your muscles, but so important. And I'm going to say this especially for women, because statistically women suffer from osteoporosis at a much higher rate than men. I do think a large part of that is probably based off of testosterone, but again, men, higher testosterone. So women got to be dialed in. We want you all to have strong bones so you don't have to deal with osteoporosis. So you get strong bones through training. You get, the benefit of building muscle. You get the benefit of having stronger ligaments and connective tissue. So really good stuff. It's unfortunately, it takes a lot of diligence to be consistent in training, but I think it's something that is worth it if you guys are down to throw the effort in. Anyways. Okay, legitimately, Chris, I'm actually excited to read this. Hold on. Chris says, I come off as a very dominant person with my present and when coaching, with my coaching voice. But in mannerisms, I am more neutral and sometimes submissive. Not to be confused with being a top or bottom. I'm not a bottom. Chris! Damn it! Cut it out! Not to be confused. Flex is a submissive bottom. What the fuck? Now I'm a submissive bottom? Why'd you add another layer to that? I thought bottoms were already submissive, and now you gotta put a label on it? Huh? It's not fair. I'm gonna tell my mom, Chris. I'm gonna tell my mom. Chris, legitimately though, it's fun to get to know you on different layers. Like what you had said there about in mannerisms, you're a little bit more neutral and sometimes submissive. I would not have inherently assumed that. I feel like I get to know you a little bit better today. Oh God, Despang said, I fractured my foot by stepping on it wrong, so I don't do sprints or runs to keep myself moving. I do fast walk. Hey, you know what though, Despang? I would say I love that you're being intentional about like fast walking at a minimum. And I know sometimes, like with all due respect, sometimes we incur injuries that may inhibit us from being able to do something moving forward. Totally empathize with you guys if you're going through that. Like, I don't want to be that guy who's like, oh no, just go run, Deskbank, just go run. Like, maybe running is not the right fit for you, Deskbank. And I'm sure Deskbank, like if you were being chased by a lion, I'm sure you could sprint and get to safety and you would be okay. But maybe sprinting and constantly running is like not the best thing for your foot. So I think doing like fast walking in the meantime, awesome. Or like some of us, I've even considered getting more into bicycles. If I can't get my knee where I'd like it to be to do longer distance running, then I'm going to eventually switch to a bicycle. My wife and I had done a little bit of brainstorming and investing in mountain bikes for not just like the fun aspect, but also the ability to have a little bit more activities to do to train our cardiovascular system. So I think like cycling's an option for a lot of us as well. Make sure I didn't miss anything else here in chat, you guys. Sorry for the wait. Okay. Let's see. I love this. Daniel, this is so wonderfully said. So Daniel said, there are some things that females have to be aware of when they grow older and they get to later ages. Due to their hormone, estrogen is getting less. Their bone density also reduces over time through age. And therefore, beforehand, they should be training in certain ways to increase bone density before that happens. But that's just a thought on the topic. I am in total agreement with you, Daniel. And that was my big point in trying to emphasize the value of muscles, you guys. Like, not to sound douchey, but if you do some general research, the research is showing that people with more muscle mass, you don't have to be a bodybuilder, live longer. And just so you guys know, if you get sick with something, especially if it's something unfortunately like cancer, muscle is like an extended lifeline, because there may be how do I say this? There are some people who get illnesses and who are not able to move and be as mobile as they were beforehand. And so the more mass that your body has, the more source of energy that your body has. So muscle can also be something that can kind of be like a lifeline if somebody is going through cancer treatment. It's unfortunate to see your body consume muscle to survive, but it is there. It's an additional resource. But again, anyways, my point, as Daniel was saying, trying to build muscle and retain it at a minimum as you get older is such a good thing for your body. Not only is it functional, so you can do more things, but it definitely correlates with longevity. Yeah. Let's see here. Clyde said, for me, the problem with my shins and my feet has to do with my bones, not my muscles. I was walking between my dad's car and van when he was reversing. My leg got crushed. Oh my God, Clyde, I am so sorry. I didn't know this. I got out of it seemingly well, but just bruises. After a doctor's appointment, it's discovered that it started my shin bones breaking down. It's rough, but I would gracefully accept needing a walking stick in the future. Others have gone through much worse. You have such a crazy good outlook and attitude with all of this, Clyde. I'm so sorry, Clyde. I didn't realize you had gone through that when you were younger. Is there, Clyde, is there not a surgery that you can do to have, I'm sure this would be really intrusive, but are they able to put a plate or something to keep your shin from deteriorating over time? Or I'm just naively asking because I don't know. Devorian, I would love to take that quiz. And thank you, Dreaming. Thank you. Not all bottoms are submissive. You know what? At least Dreaming's giving me a little bit of wiggle room here. Okay. I guess Chris is as well. Holy crap. Chris says not all bottoms are submissive. There are aggressive and dominant bottoms. God, you guys educate me every day. Every day I learn a little bit more. Oh my gosh. Hold on, Death Spanked. When did the foot fracture happen? Has that been in the time frame that we've known each other? Man. Oh, I love this. Daniel says mechanical loading weight-bearing exercises. The best activities are those where bones experience load or impact. That's why I'm a really big fan of power building. So hitting the heavy compounds. I love the 5x5 method. Where you're doing weight that's so heavy that you can really only get 5 reps. And then for my accessories, I like to stay in an 8 to 12 rep range because the weight's heavy enough that you're getting the benefit of developing your ligaments and the tissue, but you're also encouraging your bones to get stronger as well. Daniel said, good for bone density. Walking, especially brisk walking, hills or stairs, jogging or light running resistance training, squats, deadlifts, lunges, small jumps, impact work if your joints tolerate it. Why? Bones respond to pressure and pulling from muscles, which can stimulate the body to deposit more minerals into the bone. You're such a legend, Daniel. Thank you for sharing that in chat. Hey, Jedi. Good morning to you. I will take a little sip there in your honor. Thank you so much. How are you today? Boom. Devorian. Ciao. It was a great time spending time with you today. Thank you so much for stopping in, catching up with me. I appreciate you taking, like Devorian, I'm going to say this just really bluntly. Thanks for letting me know that you were glad that I'm back. In like my own selfish way, it's really, it's an honor to know that you're excited to see the streams come back. So best of luck on the rest of your day. Daniel, I will talk to you later as well, sir. Thanks for hanging out today. Oh, thanks, Jedi Wizard. I'm doing okay. It's a good day. It's a good day. I just popping on for a little short stream today. I have, I don't know, anywhere between half an hour and an hour left. I might start this game here just to kind of see how the beginning of it all goes. But yeah, we're just taking it easy today, kind of chilling. My beautiful wife is here with us. I love you, Kira. Thanks for hanging out. Jules, earlier you had mentioned, let's see here, Jules. Did you say how your work day was? Hopefully it was a good one. I probably missed it if you did, Jules. I apologize. Gotta play some Flex Rock soon. Oh, for a second I was like, wait, what? I know, I'm excited, Jedi Wizard. How are you doing, Jedi Wizard? Doing all right? Madison, good afternoon to you over there in your neck of the woods. How's your lunch break going? Doing much better today. There we go. Round of applause. You deserve it. Let me grab my controller. Maybe we can start this game here for a little bit. Oh. Ollie, if you are present, I imagine this game is probably better played on a controller, right? I hope so. Clyde said there probably is a surgery, but I haven't researched too much as I fear that all of them may be intrusive. I'm sure you're probably right on that, Clyde. I can still live a decent life where I don't get pity from strangers. I would hate that. But I would certainly research further if it gets to the point where driving the car becomes painful to the point I start losing concentration. I'm not sure what options are out there, Clyde, but like, I don't know, Clyde, down the line, you don't even have to have a surgery. Maybe you just, out of self-care and self-love, maybe when it's the right time and you feel like you're financially in a position where you can, potentially afford a surgery or something, just go get a consultation. Talk to a doctor and say like, hey, what are my options? And maybe the doctor is going to say, well, the only option is we're going to put a metal plate in the front of your shin. And it might be really painful short term, but in 6 months to a year, you may not even notice it, and it's going to stop the bone deterioration. Or they'll say that there's something else, or they'll say, unfortunately, there's nothing that we can do. But I think it would be nice for you to see if you have options, Clyde, if that's something that you obviously want to lean into. About to get creative. All right. What kind of music you're going to rock and roll with, Jedi? We doing EDM? You're going to do rock? You doing rap? What's floating your boat? Okay, so Deathbanked, what is the whole thing? I didn't see much on it. I just saw somebody commenting on the $150 price tag, which I was like, damn, that is expensive for a controller. I know that's kind of what Xbox will charge for their like elite controllers. What is the Steam controller doing that's different than like a standard Xbox controller that you can plug in? Is there... And I'm just asking, I don't know. Maybe it connects to like a computer better. That would be kind of cool. Oh, it's only $100. Okay. Not surprising to see somebody putting the wrong number to get clout. I'm sure that was on purpose. Yeah, I watched an entire TikTok. And this guy was just bitching about the price point. So, but if Deathbank said it's only $100, Kira, thankfully, not $150. Or maybe they have a $150 option, but... Madison, hope it's okay to ask this. What is the ETA on you getting out of the apartment? Because I'm like so glad you're doing better. I'm happy to see you reaching a point of incredible clarity in knowing that the divorce is absolutely the right thing. That being said, Madison, I know it's definitely healthier for you to get out of that house ASAP. So you guys are not around each other physically anymore. So you can start moving on from him even more efficiently. Ooh, grab a controller and kick back. This game needs a controller for the best experience. So grab an Xbox controller, a DualSense controller, or really any kind of controller looking device that can connect to your PC. I love that. Okay, we're going to connect a controller here. I kind of want to just start this game for a little bit. I don't know how long I'll be live for today. I apologize for saying that a couple times more than I probably should. But today's just a little, I'm trying to pop on and make up for some, what the heck is going on here? There we go. Okay. I was like, my PC was tweaking out. I wanted to make up for missing yesterday's stream. I felt terrible, you guys, not being able to stream for y'all yesterday. But again, it's all on me. So I have to be accountable in that sense. We're doing some shaders here right now. Oh shit, what's going on, man? Hey, what's up, Shep? Dude, how you been? My man, are you still over there in Chef Panda Bear in Germany? How's the BMW treating you, bro? And fucking A, man, last time we spoke, you were like doing a hardcore cut. How's your fitness journey been, man? Give me 1 sec here, you guys. Check my phone. 1 sec, 1 sec. Okay. Chef Panda Bear. So for those of you that have not met this gentleman, incredible gentleman. He is a chef, also a legend and a beast in the gym. He lives in Germany, or at least he did last time we spoke. Oh, you still are? Okay. Yes, sir. I'm bulking right now. I'm the biggest upside down Dorito you've ever... What do you mean upside down Dorito? Cool. Oh, wow. Congratulations, chef. That's incredible, dude. Got your Audi, 600 plus horsepower. Dude, bow down to that. That's incredible. It's awesome. I've never driven an Audi. In fact, I don't think I've ever driven... I drove a BMW once because I had a family member who bought one, and they let me just drive it on the highway for like 15 minutes. It was like an M5, which was cool as hell to drive. But that's the only BMW I've ever driven. I've never driven an Audi before. How do you like it? Obviously, like, chef, you're super into cars. I feel like you wouldn't have bought this bad boy if you hadn't, already done your research on it. So I'm sure you're loving it. Oof, man. End of July, I moved all my stuff into the big bedroom. He was working all day yesterday, came home and showered, then left to go to her place. Madison, I'm just super transparently, if it's okay to ask this as well. Why July? Like, is that when y'all's lease is up? I'm not sure what your situation is, Madison. Maybe you guys are not financially able to, part ways this early. I know in my experience in real estate, Madison, sometimes, especially if you're really close to the end of the lease, you might be able to cancel your lease and the fee is not as bad as it may not be as bad as you think. Brake and I went on a nice long walk around the lake and we had a great time. You're going to stay in the same city/state, right, Madison? I imagine you are, so you can keep your job. Are you still teaching the kids? Scuff Gaming makes killer ones you can customize. Do you have like a favorite controller that you like to use, Jedi? PS5, Xbox? It has motion controls and tracking that's useful for mostly VR. Has trackpads like the Steam Deck. Lasts for 36 hours off of one charge. That's cool. Has TMR sticks for less stick drift, and apparently it's easily repairable. Okay. I like watching Steam get into the game here. I'm really personally have been so happy with Steam. I think they provide a lot of value. I like seeing good companies do well. It gets pretty cutthroat out there, and nowadays I feel like we should be very intentional in supporting good businesses, good companies, good people. We're gonna do English. What is this? Please adjust so that both the dark image and the bright image are visible. Warning, this icon will appear when the game is auto-saving. If you choose the game... Oh. I absolutely did not do that correctly. Hold on. Oh my god. Agree. Settings. Well, let me go to graphics. Oh, shucks. Camera? I did not do the darkness and brightness well enough. I don't know how to get back to do that. Oh, fuck. Right here. Adjust brightness. Please adjust so that both the dark image and the bright image are visible. I think we're going to go a little bit contrast. It will not let me adjust the contrast. That's interesting. It might be perfect, actually, in the center. Okay, let's leave it in the center. Cool. I'm hoping, Ollie, I can get a little bit of game time in before I have to go today. And I'm doing good. Roy, thanks for asking. It's been a good day, man. I'm really glad I got to pop on and stream with you guys for a little bit. You got to drive on the German Autobahn. It'll be a life-changing moment. But gas prices. I know. What's the gas prices in Germany right now, Chef? It's got to be expensive. Fuck. Chef, I'm so sorry. I'm off my A game today, man. I'm so sorry. I would never miss this on purpose. I'm sure you know that. Dude, thank you for resubscribing to the channel. Chef, my wife and I are tackling, we're tackling a better sub split. Starting next month. So for 3 months, I need every sub I can get. I mean that not in a begging way, just like you already subbed, so I can say thanks for contributing to that. It's a huge help for us. And an honor to have 35 months to thank you for helping me do this. You're the best, bro. I would love to drive on the German Autobahn, by the way. Looks really cool. What I really want to do, Chef, is I want my wife and I to be able to do a motorcycle adventure trip around Europe. Yeah, so Madison, I'm going to suggest, this is just as your friend, you should ask for a copy of your lease agreement. Some states, so the reason I say this, Madison, is a lot of people think that you're going to get penalized more than you will. And some states have laws that literally will not allow an apartment complex or anybody who is leasing their space out to a tenant. They cap what the fee can be. So like in some states, they're not allowed to charge you more than a couple of months of rent if you cancel early. I don't know what your laws are in your state. You said our lease is up. You said your lease is up in July, and you say the apartment won't budge unless we pay out the entire lease plus an early exit fee. So what you're saying is they would want you to pay all the way up through July plus an exit fee. Is that correct? That's better than I thought, actually. Okay, Madison, just one more comment, and then I'm going to stop. I would say for your emotional health, it's okay to put a price point. If, let's say it costs you $3,000 to get the fuck out of that apartment and to never have to see your ex-husband again, living with him, I'm sure you're doing it. It's bearable, but like that kind of sucks still. Is $3,000 worth not having to see him anymore? Or is it worth you saving $3,000 but having to see him for 2 months, literally come home and go to see this other freaking weird girl that he's seeing now? Like, I don't know. Anyways, just encouraging you to look at it that way. It's okay to pay a fee if it's for your health. That's just my opinion as your friend. Yeah. Holy mother, Chief. $9.08 a gallon? Unbelievable. Dude, I'm so sorry. I think premium for us over here in the U.S. right now. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm coming back to you. One sec, my friend. I think right now premium in New Mexico is about it's either $4 or it's $3.86. I don't know how you guys do it over there. That's crazy. Oh, Ollie. Yes. I'm going to talk to you later on about this, Ollie. I want to hear more, man. Congratulations, dude. Freaking finally, bro. Like, your boss better start rewarding you. Otherwise, why? Like, what's the benefit of you keeping this job? I'm going to second what Des Spank said here. A lot of people throwing a fit over the price point for the Steam controller. Like, realistically, if you compare that with the price point of just baseline controllers for consoles, I don't think it's bad. And it provides more value than a standard controller would. I think it's Snits. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try to say your name in chat. Sinfuros. Thank you for following the channel. Getting ready to kick this game off. Very honored that we got to meet a new friend today. If you need me, I will be on the lookout for your messages in chat. You're welcome to lurk. Totally fine. Totally cool. But I do want to thank you for supporting our community and my career here. It's an honor to meet you today. Thank you for your follow. Pleasure to have you. Awesome. You're the best for saying what's up in chat. Can I toast you? Sinfuros. Thank you for letting all of us meet you today and for saying what's up in chat. To you and to a good Wednesday. Cheers. Thanks so much again for following. Honored to have you here today. If you guys are if all of you in chat are available, I would love to see you give a warm welcome to Sinfuros, our new friend. There we go, TJ. Promoted to Tech 2 this morning. Now wait, hold on, TJ. Is that what you wanted? It is, right? Congratulations, bro. New game. Select difficulty. The standard difficulty for players who enjoy tense action games. You can experience the story while enjoying challenging combat. Legendary Stalker. Is it okay for me to just do it on this level of difficulty, Ollie? An easy difficulty for players who enjoy light-hearted action games. You can experience the story with lighter combat. I feel like if I want it to be like a Souls-like game, I need to pick this bottom one, right? Speaking of, like, making the game challenging. Bay Panda, welcome in! Hell yeah! Roy! You gentleman! Roy, thank you so much for giving, and Sin, thank you for giving me an option to say your name with like a nickname, for giving Sin a crazy awesome sub to the channel so that they can fully enjoy themselves here, watch me torture myself and trying this game for the first time. I sincerely appreciate you, Roy. Thank you so much. I bow down to you, Roy. You're the best. I hope you have a great time here, Sin. Sin is fine too. Easier to say and such. And hey, I was scrolling randomly in Twitch and saw you, was curious by your about. Oh, cool, and jumped in to listen to your advice. And now I followed. Oh, that's so exceptional for you to say, Sin. Thank you. Sin, I'll leave it at this, and I'll try not to bug you too much because I have a bad habit of talking your ear off. If you want to talk, I will talk to you all stream, by the way. So don't hesitate to reach out to me in chat if you want. But any day anybody goes live on Twitch, especially a smaller channel like mine, there's no guarantee we'll meet anybody. I don't know when or if Twitch will post a channel. I know even when you chose to click on this stream, there was probably another 10 channels that you could have picked on. So thanks for giving me a shot to have you today, and I'm looking forward to getting to know you through time. We do a lot of good life discussions. We obviously goof around a lot, Sin. I think you'll enjoy your time here. Oh, man, that's awesome. Oh, TJ, how do you feel about this, dude? Love you, Madison. Go crush it. If you want to make it challenging, then yeah, go for the Legendary Stalker. I actually played it on the middle one. Oh, fuck, what do I do? Okay, Sin. Sin, since you're new here, what do you think I should play this on? This one? This one or this one? It says this is the standard difficulty. So I feel like I gotta go with Legendary Stalker. I feel like, Ollie, you'd appreciate watching me play this on Legendary as well, right? Oh, you're incredible, Sin. Thank you. Hell, dude. Sin. Oh, many thanks to you. That was so nice to read. Loving the energy and empathy. Thanks, buddy. It's my pleasure. Hell yeah. Oh, boy. You guys are too awesome. What's up, Jaden? I like that name right there. Jaden without Y. Hell yeah. What's up, Jaden? Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Jaden! Haven't played Liza P before, but hey, if you're comfortable and want to push yourself, go for the Legendary. Okay, that's a really nice answer. Look at it this way, Flex. This game didn't start with difficulty options. They were added in with the DLC. Legendary Stalker was the original difficulty. Okay, we're doing Legendary. We're doing Legendary. TJ said, I'm happy, dude. It shows that they see I want to move up and value me enough to show with a position and a step in the right direction. It's nice to be in a company, TJ, that's willing to say, hey, we respect you, and we're going to show you exactly how much we respect you and appreciate you. Here's a promotion. Great job, man. Love that you're already getting treated the way that you should be, TJ. All right, you guys ready? There's probably going to be a cutscene here, so we'll have a little bit of a pause on chatting, and then once we start flowing into the game, You know, obviously I'm going to continue to read as much as I can. Just a reminder, I'm not sure how long I'll be able to stay live. I do have something I got to go to, probably like an hour, 2 hours. If I have enough time, I will go back and we'll be live again later. I'm going to go full cam one more sec here. I want to do one more toast. Sorry, because I know I'm annoying in doing these sometimes, but Sin and Jaden, I'm so freaking stoked you guys took an interest in the stream. And what I'd like to say is I hope both of you enjoy your time here. I will always do my best to keep it fun and energetic for you both, including value adding. But thank you both again. Cheers to our new friends. And thank you guys for rocking and rolling and being patient with me starting the game today, everybody in the community. I appreciate y'all. All right. I do have to ask a follow-up question, though, Sid. What kind of games do you enjoy watching on Twitch? And Jaden, thank you for the compliment. I'm sure you're gorgeous and handsome and beautiful and wonderful in all the great ways, no doubt. I love that little ghost emote, by the way. In honor of the great... I did not read that. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Here we go. Okay. Oh, boy. This is going to be... Cut. Thanks, Max.
Geppetto's puppet.
Hugs and kisses to you, Max.
That
was 3 kisses for you, Max. Don't lose them. Let's go for legendary one, because you legendary. Only because you make me legendary. I take no credit. The only reason I chose Awakened Puppet was legit due to the fact I didn't want to rage like shit at a game I was so excited to play. I know, there's part of me that's like, fuck, I hope I don't regret this. Okay, move. Rotate camera. We're gonna painfully have to learn the direct... Oh, shit. Oh, you make noise in this game. Love the graphics, though. Okay, left arm of steel is left trigger. Oh, sick. Weapon durability. What the PP? Okay, okay, we're good, we're good.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Tell me if the game audio is too loud for you guys, okay? Oh, this is cool. So, Jaden, you said one of the best games you've ever played. Are you a Souls-like fan? All right, Sin said games. It'll be a mix of all sorts, random games and such. League of Legends, that is literally what I started my streams with. Was a ADC main. For one season, I was a jungle main. And then for, I don't know, 3 or 4 seasons, I was a top main. Love, love, love. Top Olaf was probably my favorite of the bunch. Huge fan of Caitlyn. Used to be an OG Jinx fan. Vayne, Varus, ADC. So, Sin, you said League of Legends, people themselves, like Friend James, for example. From my brief experience here, I'd be here for some of the awesome chats, a great streamer, and also the gaming and such. What kind of games do you enjoy playing? Sin, I'm giving this compliment to you very intentionally. You're like the perfect kind of friend I hope to meet on Twitch. You're so kind in taking any interest in me, by the way, which is very nice of you because you did not have to do that. And I can tell that you're going to enjoy the space, not just for the game, but for like the personality behind the whole community, myself, the conversations we have. It's a fun stream to listen into, I promise.
I see they got Jiminy too. But we have to hurry.
Ooh, there's blood here. Okay.
My name is Sophia. Please come to Hotel Krot. And I'll
Sophia.
explain what's happening.
Hotel Krat?
Jiminy, please escort him to the hotel.
Who is Gemini? Okay, use bell. Thank you very much, Ollie. You got this. I appreciate that. Before I forget to answer Sin, I'm a variety streamer. At heart, though, Sin, God, I'm such a competitive gamer. With the way that I stream, Sin, like, okay, I'll say it this way, Sin. In a perfect world, I would love to play League of Legends way more often on stream and be really competitive and do really well in the game and also be able to chat as much as I do right now. Except when I do that, I suck at the game because I can't not read chat, so I do really poorly in the game. But when I play by myself, I do pretty well. So at heart, I'm like such a competitive gamer. But I do variety games. I love story-rich games. I would say some of my favorites are just like really good scary games, like the Resident Evil franchise. We just finished Resident Evil 9 actually like last week, and so I love scary games on stream. I'm a huge fan of games that are challenging though. So because I can't play online competitive games as much on stream as I'd like to, Sin, I kind of get my fix by playing, difficult games like this. I will say though, Sin, this is definitely a big yapping stream. We do some fitness streams. I just did one earlier this week. My wife and I try to do duo streams every Saturday. I'm real big into health and fitness, Sin, so you'll see a lot of content like that kind of continuing to unfold on the channel, cooking streams, doing some fun events with friends and such. So I'm stoked. I think you're going to have a great time here, Sin. Souls games are the best and worst at the same time. So true. They're so incredibly satisfying and then brutally awful at the same time. Jaden said, I'm fresh to games. Just got my first PC 2 years ago. Congratulations. So I heard people say Souls-likes are hard, so I started playing with those. This is my first Souls-like game. Have you done any of the Dark Souls games? You got a lot of courage jumping right into a game like this right after getting a PC, Jaden. You're a beast. Okay, use belt. Upper control, select upper belt, press and hold to select the first slot. Select lower belt, press and hold to select the first slot. Use the selected belt item. Equip items and gestures on the belt to use them. Press and hold to select the first slot of the belt. Okay? Use an item from the extra bag. Hold down A to activate the extra bag. We push up, down, left, or right to use the item. Equipped items and gestures on the extra bag to use them. So how long is it going to take me to fuck that up? Okay. It's going to take me some time to learn. Mondo's lamp. Light up the character. How do I put that on there? Let's try... What is this thing? Last resort. This character will die if you use this. Do you wish to continue? Nope. Okay, never mind. Can we sprint? All right, let's just open this door here. I'll learn this slowly but surely.
Let's get you out of there.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Sin. Seriously.
Find something that might help.
And Sin, I don't always share that compliment, so I wanted to be intentional with that. And Jaden, to be transparent, you've been absolutely wonderful as well. I don't want you to feel left out. I appreciate you guys just being really thoughtful and fun and easy to talk to. I think our friends in the community will certainly enjoy meeting both of you.
Safe. Arm yourself with one of the weapons over there. It'll be helpful on your way to the hotel.
Definitely not good with heavy weapons. Okay, Path of the Cricket, which is balanced. Path of the Bastard, which is dexterity. Path of the Sweeper, strength. I think we're going to go dexterity in the middle here. I've never done very well with super heavy weapons in games like Dark Souls. I always tend to find that I'm using things like the katana and such, which I feel like the middle path is going to be a little bit more dependent on that. Do you wish to continue? Yes. Okay, we got more blood on the ground here. Oh, this is sick. So does this sharpen my weapon? It looks like it is. Okay, so we've got what looks like a light attack. Oh shit, so this does like a jab and then you back up. Oh, hell yeah. That's your block. Oh, this is gonna take some practice here. All right. Okay. Let's open the door. Ollie, good call. Hold on. Let me move the webcam here. Ollie said webcam top right. So give me 1 sec, you guys. Want to go top right? Should I make it a little smaller? What do you guys think? Is that good? Let's try that out. Thank you, Ollie. I think maybe we go webcam top right, so it's covering your ergo instead of being able to see your equipment bottom left. He's throwing for content. Thank you, Sully. I'm throwing. Chatting while playing League means you have to split focus. It takes the fun out of both experiences. I totally understand that. I'm going to be stalking this channel. Man, Sid, I'm going to be stalking you, but like totally not in a weird way, okay? I swear. I'll like leave you like fun notes in a respectful way. You'll be like going to work and you'll see a letter and you're going to freak out for a brief moment. And you're going to be like, oh, it's from Flex. It's got like a $500 gift card to, I don't know, like a really nice restaurant in your city. I'll be like the most friendly stalker that you've ever had. Hopefully you've not had any stalkers before me. Nah, Sid, seriously though, it's been fun chatting so far. Okay, lock on and off. While lock on, hit the right thumbstick to okay, so just like Dark Souls. All right. Oh, sick. Normal attack. Special attack is right trigger. Hold down. Fuck. I didn't read that last one. I think it was hold down the right trigger. Oh, yeah, yeah. Hold down right trigger for like a strong attack. Okay. I like this special attack. And you can sprint with B. Hell yeah. Okay. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad. Hold on, you guys. Let's turn down the volume a little bit. Is it a little bit too loud? Let's go general volume. We're going to go down 2. 2 on this. How's that? A little bit better? Keep the voice volume high. All right. Oh, Exhibition 33 is your first game. I finished Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring, and others not very popular Souls-likes, like Wu Chang, Fallen, Feathers, AI Limit, etc. What's your favorite game you've played so far on your PC, Jaden? You said it was this one, right? Or one of your favorites? Size is fine in my opinion. Okay, thank you very much, Ollie. Kyle, welcome in, sir. Never had a stalker before, so I'd enjoy the experience. That is such a clutch response. If it's you, and I'm based in the UK, awesome. Hell yeah. I got a lot of great friends that live in the UK and surrounding countries and areas. I think about a third of our entire community, Sin, is from, I call it Europe and beyond, just to be, you know, as inclusive as I can. Hold on. This is a cool little area. I'm going to be playing this a little slow, but once I get the feel for the game, you guys, I'll be able to juggle chatting and playing at the same time a little bit more efficiently. They want to ask Sin if it's okay to ask you a couple more follow-up questions. I'll try not to talk you into a craze here, but what do you keep busy with in the London area? You working? You going to school? Anything you're comfortable sharing that just describes a little bit more of who you are, Sin, so I can get to know you a little bit better. Okay, so let's go ahead. Okay, not too bad. Dim Ergo Fragment. I don't know what that is, but let's pick up this thing at the front. Thanks for letting me pick your brain, by the way, Sin. And Sin, if you just want to chill, like, you can also lurk too, because I have, like I said, I talk a lot. How you doing today, Kyle? Pulse Cell. Use a Pulse Cell to recover HP. There's a maximum number of times Pulse Cells can be used. When you reach the maximum, the cell will be discharged. If you attack enemies while the cell is discharged, Pulse Cell will be gradually charged. Oh, cool. It kind of like recharges over time. Okay, there's a maximum number of times Pulse Cells can be used. When you reach the max, the cell will be discharged. I don't understand that part, but I'm sure I'll figure it out with time here. So we have 3 Pulse Cells here, it looks like. And we put on, we hit the upper... hold on. There you go. I hit up on the D-pad in order to use that. Left stick plus D equals dodge. Oh, shit. Okay, here we go. Sorry. So this goes back. This is a roll. Yeah, I gotta practice that. It's gonna be super important. Flex has been stalking me for 6 years now. You know I stalk you with love, Max. Don't lie. Don't lie, Max. Max wakes up every day, and I'm stalkily watching him from the cuck chair in the corner of his room. But then I give him a back massage every day he wakes up. Tell me I'm not a good friend, Max. Come on. Tell me I'm not a good friend. Celebration. I like you. If you're going to be a nice stalker, you can stalk me and then go and know my enemies at the State House. I got you. I got your back. Don't you worry. Celebration. Don't you worry. I know how to keep you happy. Shit, I'll annoy everybody at the State House for you, and I'll even sing in front of them. And trust me, that in itself is torture. Guard. You can block enemy attacks by guarding. If your guard is successful, your character will take reduced damage, but it will consume some stamina. The reduced damage will be transferred to Guard Regain. Guard Regain accumulates but gradually decreases over time. While you have Guard Regain, you can attack enemies to recover HP. Oh, that's kind of cool. So if you take damage by guarding and taking a little bit of damage, obviously, they give you the chance to get that health back, which I like. I quite like that. If a guard succeeds right before being hit, it triggers a perfect guard. When a perfect guard is successful, you will not receive damage, only stamina is consumed. You can use perfect guard to destroy an enemy's weapon or put the enemy in a staggerable status. I suck at guarding in games like this, full transparency. Don't judge me. Sin, you're exceptional. Thank you for letting me actually get to know you today. Sin says, I'm 34, absolutely epic years old, working full-time for an MSP, which is a managed service provider, and volunteering my time currently. I look after my 2 disabled parents as well. Bow down to you because that's so nice of you to do that. Saying that because there are a lot of people in the world, Sin, who are just not willing to do that kind of thing for friends, family, or any loved ones. So I think that's awesome you're doing that. My mom currently is full-time caretaking for her mom and working full-time as well. So empathetically, I know it's way more than you're probably like there's more to that equation than most people realize. It's a lot of work, so tons of kudos to you. Said, I enjoy playing computer and console games, taking pictures of scenery and reflections in water, and helping people along the way. Forgot the word, man. I'm a 34 Oh, no, you're good. Said, 34-year-old gentleman, you mean, right? 34-year-old gentleman. I do have an Instagram, same username, Sin, for every platform. If you want to post it, by the way, Sin, to give yourself a little bit of exposure for your photography, throw it in chat. Okay, I'm going to go for a little bit longer. I might have to pop off here in a bit, but we'll see. I will, if I can. I'm going to stream tomorrow as well to make up for missing yesterday. Okay. So left bumper is a guard. Totally going to fuck this up. Welcome back, Jules. Oh, shit. This guy's shooting me. Fuck! He got me twice. Okay. I don't know how much health those things give me, but I took a fuckload of damage from that guy shooting me in the face. I love the aesthetics of this area. Oh, shit. Yeah, what you want, son? Okay. Waiting for me around the corner. We got some thermite. Thermite in the hizzy. Yeah, so Sin, Jules, and there are actually a handful of great friends in chat right now that are also in the UK. So it is awesome to have you part of the community. Like I said, I think about a third of our community. What'd you guys say? About a third of y'all are from Europe and beyond? That's why I am desperately trying as much as I can to make sure that all of my stream hours are still at a good time frame so all of us can hang out, even if we are across the pond from one another. Ooh, right bumper from behind. Clearly did not do that well. Maybe I need to lock onto them first. Okay. 99% of the politicians are like me. I'll take it. Most of my opponents are the regulatory boards. How do we troll the regulatory boards there, Sil? I will help you. Okay. I don't want to use my health yet, in case I can take one more shot here. Passenger's note, if anyone finds this note, get out of the station and run. Few details. How do I... Well, I think that's the note. Okay. I saw somebody making a joke about this game being about Pinocchio, and now I can kind of see why, because it looks like all of the enemies are dolls. Can I jump? I want to go down there and fuck that guy up. Listen to me being all cocky. Oh, you gotta be really close to them. Okay. Deliver a successful fatal attack. Ah! Fuck my face! Shit! Tits on my mouth. I didn't think we'd die that fast. I got cocky. I should have healed. Should have healed, should have healed, should have healed. Oh. My wife accident. Did you order Dutch? Oh. I got you, Kira. Thank you. I will pick that up. Oopies. Oopie. Damn, we got some hair. Fuck. Oh, why did I get cocky? It's because Sin's here. I'm trying to impress you, Sin. Damn, it's like putting too much weight in the bar, and I'm like, I got this. Pick it up off the bar, and I get absolutely demolished. I won't let you down, Sin. I promise. Now we get to go through here and kill these guys really quick. Obtain. Fable Catalyst. I gotta make it to at least the first save point before we rock and roll today. Thank you, Kira. It's a chai and a tea. Okay, as long as I can drink it, I'll totally throw down. My wife ordered a coffee to the wrong location, so I'm gonna go pick the coffee up here in a little bit. I do have, I'm supposed to meet my real estate business partner here in a little bit, but I'm gonna try to go for a little bit longer with you guys so I don't leave you all empty-handed here. How late is everybody staying up? Not that you have to come back to my stream if I go live again, but I probably will be live again in like 3 hours. I'm not gonna end just yet, but oh, this game is gonna be so much fun for me. I can already taste it in my mouth. Tasty, ever so sweet, perfectly salty. Nice, okay. Oh, hell yeah. That is a nice balance for the games, being able to recover a bit if getting hit, etc. And Flex, I found it rare that people understand, but thank you. In Sin, honest to God, like I say that because I've watched my mom. I think when my mom decided she was going to caretake for her mother. Oh, so I can go out here. I'm going to wait before we go that way. When my mom decided to do that, I think all of us kind of naively were just expecting it to be something that was easy for her to manage while working full time. And my mom found very quickly, like, there's a... Hold on. Let me fight this guy. Oh, shit. Fuck you. That's right. Suck my nipples. Okay, we got him. Anyways, my mom was prepared for it to be a lot of work, and even for her, I think it was more work than she was anticipating. Just getting up, and my grandmother has Alzheimer's and dementia, so you know my mom has to oftentimes help her use the bathroom, cleaning up bathroom messes. I'm not sure what your parents are going through, Sin, to need your help, but they're lucky to have a great son like you. So you know all the love in the world to you and your parents. Do you guys live together, Sin? I imagine you probably do, right? Okay, nice. Just want to go in here and clear all this again so we can get all these experience points. So much better this second time around. What a surprise. Did not think we'd have our first death already. I'm a little sad about that one, but that's okay. Hey, Sin, seriously, if you want to throw your Instagram in chat, love to check out your photos myself. You don't even have to follow me. I have the same name on Instagram too. If you want to send me your info, I'll check out your photos. Oh shit, you said it's the same name, didn't you? I'll take a picture of your name in chat so I can look you up later on after I have to head out. I love, thankfully, it seems like some of these enemies get staggered. So I can continue to kind of like double down on damage without having to worry about them counterattacking me so quick. Why am I covered in oil? I'm curious. All right. Max, I'm so sorry I didn't ask this earlier. How's your day going, man? And Jules, thank you so much for giving a warm welcome to Sin in here. You're the best, Jules. Fuck you. Fuck me. Ha-ha! Payback! That's right. We got him. Dim Ergo Fragment. No clue what that is, but... Okay. Can anybody tell me how saves work in this game? Do I find a fireplace like Dark Souls? Is there something else? Like, curious, very curious. Do you prefer playing these kinds of games with mouse and keyboard or a joypad? I alternate with Souls-like games. Sometimes I prefer keyboard for the additional key bindings. Others I prefer how they're built for controllers. They remind me of Nutcracker Soldiers. Totally agree with you on that one. You know what? I think for Souls-like games, the controller sometimes feels a little bit easier to use than like navigating keyboard and mouse. But I will say, if I could learn the keyboard and mouse as intuitively as the controller, I think that the keyboard and mouse seems like it would be a little bit more responsive. So I'd be able to dodge and, you know, double down a little easier. But I'm not totally certain just yet. Okay, we're going to go... I'm going to try to beat this guy here real quick, and then I got to call my business partner real fast and see where she's at. I think we're going to meet up for some coffee. I love your exclamations. You're already impressive just for you. Thank you, Sin. Hell yeah. We're going to have some fun together, Sin. It's going to be great. Okay. These are doors and ladders all throughout crap that are locked by devices. So there's like a little electronic thing there. You can unlock these doors or go down to the ladder to create shortcuts. I'm unlocking these doors. Okay, guys, hold on one sec here. How do I... So do I just unlock this through here? I think this brings us back to the main area. Shortcut unlocked. Love that. Is this guy gonna dominate my ass? That did sound wildly inappropriate, but, you know, there's a chance he could. He's casually beating the ground. Okay, this is gonna go great. I can sense it already. Oh! Yep. Right in my mouth. Yep. Back of my throat on that one. Oh! Shit! Fable Arts! Use Blade Fable Arts. Y button. Okay, while guarding, use Handle Fable Arts. While guarding? Fuck, is that the left? Oh, boy. Weapons have distinct blades and handles that each have their own Fable Arts. Fable Arts use up Fable slots, and different Fable Arts use a different number of slots. That's a lot of words. Charge Fable slots by attacking enemies with weapons. Okay, so I have to guard and hit the Y key. It sounds like that's like a special attack of sorts. Okay. Oh my god, we dodged him. What did I do? I don't understand what that did. What? Hold right trigger for a charge attack. Okay, while you are attacking, a white outline will appear around the enemy's HP bar. When this happens, you can make the enemy staggered with a charge attack or with Fable Art. I don't understand the Fable Arts thing, that's for sure. Okay. Oh! Fuck you, bitch! What the fuck? He's still alive! I'm so confused. Why am I not doing damage? Oh, fuck me, sideways. Yep. Can I only attack him from the back? Okay, we got him, I guess. Krat Central Station main entrance key. Workshop Union something. What was that other... Okay, hold this and Y? Alright. Hey, at least we... You know what? We got him, Sin. We got him. What's up, Mikey? At least I didn't die. Almost died. I'm gonna have to get on and practice the combat before next stream, so I'm not absolute ass and chicken nuggets. I'd rather be like chicken nuggets and beautifully fried fries. Actually, ass and chicken nuggets sounds great. What am I talking about? Depending on the ass, it could be the best thing ever. The best combination anyone ever thought of. Ass and chicken nuggets. Okay. Does this game auto-save? I think it said it does. So I believe we can now open this up. Use the Kraut Central Station main entrance key. Okay. How you doing today, Mikey? Thank you, Sin. Nice one. Thank you. I find camera controls are quicker for mouse, of course, and that, I super agree with you on that one. It feels way more nimble because you can control the sensitivity based on speed of movement. But dodging and button reactions I find are quicker on a joypad. So I agree with you. When it comes to like utilizing all of the different abilities and such, my brain comprehends them better on a controller. But in terms of speed and quickness, it's hard to beat the mouse and keyboard. Same reasons you mentioned. Totally agree with you. Ass and chicken nuggets does sound top tier. Thank you, Thank you, Kyle. Nothing like ass and chicken nuggets to start your Wednesday, if you know what I'm saying. That's why I was like thinking to myself, depending on whose ass we're talking about, ass and chicken nuggets could be the best thing that's happened to all of us today. Chad, if you could pair an ass with chicken nuggets, whose ass would you pick? I'm gonna go ahead and answer first. Super Kira, thank you, my beautiful wife. I'll take that ass every day. Lunch, breakfast, dinner, all snacks included, etc., including a bedtime snack. What? Stargazer. Use a Stargazer for fully recovering HP and stamina, as well as charging your pulse cells. You will be revived at this point in case of death. Remember, this process also revives enemies, not just your character. All right. I'm going to use this little thing.
This is called a Stargazer.
Thought she was going to seduce me there. I like her voice.
In the past.
Oh, Kira, I forgot about that. We're going to open the new one.
Please reduce puzzle numbers or reset danger parameters.
As we are not strong enough to beat the puppets.
Okay.
But if I lend my power to this Stargazer for a moment...
It will charge you.
Gather ergo, clever one. This Stargazer will make you stronger. But the Stargazer's strength doesn't last forever. So be careful with it.
Okay.
Hurry up and come to Hotel Crot.
I love you, Kurt. Level up? Okay. Can we? I like her voice in the game. Is it... I'm curious who did the voice acting. Is it weird that I'm a little turned on? No, kidding. Or am I? Yeah, so my wife is not kidding. I have a brand new Xbox controller. My wife and I bought them for ourselves for Christmas. We got some cool custom ones. And I am using this cheap-ass $30 controller we bought off Amazon because I forgot that I have my other controller. So we're going to go ahead and use that for the next stream. Thank you so much, Kurt. Hey, Klaus. Thanks, man. Dude, thank you so much. Klaus, where were you doing? Far, far west. And Kurt was doing IRL streams. If I may, I want to take a brief moment to introduce you guys to Mr. Geek Pill, my good dear friend Uncle Cut, also our moderator. Check him out if you guys haven't already. Always incredible streams on his channel, including great IRL content. He's such a gentleman. Mr. Hey Grego is my lovely friend Klaus from Sweden, and this gentleman is in himself spectacular and humble. Always, I'd like to say, good chats and good vibes over there on his end. He does play a really great variety of games. If you guys are looking for a good kind of mix on content, he does a really great job providing that for you all the time. Guy's live more than I am, so kudos to Mr. Klaus over there. And as I always like to say to all of you that were so kind to come in and join the raid, thank you. I really appreciate y'all coming from any channel and any streamer that was kind enough to introduce you all to myself and our community. Not here to compete with them. I don't want it to even remotely seem as though that's the case. I do like to say that you guys are obviously welcome to support whoever you would like to on Twitch. I hope you will prioritize supporting the streamers that introduced you to me first. But I recently remembered that I guess you can listen to 2 streams at the same time, and it helps both streams out. So you're welcome to keep me up in the background, so long as it doesn't pull from your experience on the original streamers that you guys found yourselves here through. But I'd love to be a good secondary pick at a minimum. And thank you guys for hanging out today. I appreciate everybody. Yeah, if you have fun over there, Klaus. Lies of P, my beloved. Hope you have a great time with it. This took a spot in my favorites for sure after finishing it. So good. I have not had anybody say anything less than like spectacular things about this game, Klaus. I'm really excited. Really, really stoked to try it out. Thank you, Klaus. Oh man, Sin, I'm going to continue to celebrate and praise how much of a pleasure you've been having here, having yourself here with all of us today, sharing your time with us. Be safe, Kurt. I know you're driving. I do need to make a call here in a second. I'm going to wait another minute because I don't want to leave you guys here empty-handed. I did want to thank Painted Pagan. That's a name. And then Momentum77. I believe Momentum, I've seen you before on Klaus's stream. Thank you both very much for following. I will do my best to make it worth all y'all's while. And I appreciate you guys taking an interest in joining our community. It's very nice to meet y'all. Hell yeah. Gonna be a good time. Don't give up. Oh, dude, I love games like this. As long as I don't get too triggered. Normally, I'm pretty good at not getting, like, ridiculously triggered at games like this. So, I think I really just quite enjoy the challenge and the satisfaction of progressing in such a difficult game. It's quite nice. You have fun over there, Klaus, doing... What is Far Far West? I don't think I've heard of that game. Desert Loves You. Welcome in. Okay, so Stargazer is the campfire, basically. Okay. Awesome. So we did find the safe spot, Sin. Thank you. Liza P saves after key moments like finding items, dying, or resting at something called a Stargazer. Sin, the fact that you looked that up for me is so thoughtful. I appreciate that. Okay. So, Sin, you said earlier, caring. I do live with them, and yes, we're very close. It is indeed a lot of work, but when you love someone, it feels less like a responsibility or a job, and more of I love you, so of course I'll help kind of a thing. It can be heavy and difficult, but you get through it. I love celebrating people like you, Sin, because I think the reality is there are other people in this world who love their parents just as much as you do, but are not willing to do what you're doing, which is unfortunate. You know, that's their decision, but I think when I see someone who goes the extra mile and, you know, obviously you're very aware that it's a lot of work and you're like, yeah, it's a lot of work. And there's no question that I'm going to do this because I love my parents. I think that's so cool. So honorable. Layers of Fear. I may have actually. Let me look it up. If that's the game I'm thinking of, I've played the first and the second one, but maybe not. Hold on. How long ago did this come out? Have we played Layers of Fear, chat? Are there two of these? I'm pretty sure I've played both. If there's Layers of Fear 1 and Layers of Fear 2, I definitely have played them, but fuck, I'm not sure. Very creepy game though, right? Let me look it up on my Steam real quick. Hold on. Yes. Last played 2019. Yes, I've played both. Apparently not Layers of Fear 2, though. Oh, shit. So I played the first one. I was like, I'm pretty sure I played it. It's a really great game. Very creepy. Psychological horror, no doubt. Would you like to see the second one on stream, Sin? Maybe I can make that happen soon. It's a relatively, like, short game. Love those games. First one more than the second. Played it numerous times. It's been so long since I played the first. I should have my wife play the first one. I forgot I have to call my business partner. Would you guys give me 2 minutes to make a call? Sin, I'm going to play the BRB video just so you can get some, like, sneak peeks of some things that we've done in the past. I'll be right back, okay? So sorry to keep you guys waiting. The wife is back. Jesus. Oh, my God. Are you trying to give me a heart attack? Oh, God, I can't get this... My controls are all backwards. What have I done? Oh, jeez. I don't know how to get this damn bag off my head. Oh, cool. Okay. Whoops. Cassie. See movement. Cassie? What? You're not Cassie. Oh, you got a lot big. Whoa! Oh my God! It's a whole party in here now. Here we go. All right, let's take it slow, you guys. Slow and steady. That's how I feel about that. Wait, it's not Kurt, right? It's Dada. Well played. Well played, Ola. Let's see. I've got straight running. Okay, wow.
Tell me what. We're
As long as they're intact, I don't hate them.
We're
Okay.
close.
Okay.
Under my slumber and did not allow me proper time to adequately scare you. You see, the one thing that is required to live in the realm of the $25 dono land is that you eventually do scare Flex with a not monotone voice. Flex, you've taken that from me. And on this day, I commit a vendetta against you to eventually scare you so loud and obnoxious.
Did you grab the lockpick out of there?
Nope, I threw it away because I don't need a lockpick, but I got toes to break through the door.
Where am I supposed to go? Mom?
Just keep looting.
I don't know what else to loot.
There's a lot of loot. We still got
How do I...
probably
Oh.
another 15 bags of loot we can get out.
Wait, what?
Good job.
I need help. I got
Correct.
30 seconds.
Alright, so have you heard
Felix,
of this
you're
thing called
close to me.
ladders? Have you heard of this thing called ladders?
I thought that was a ladder.
What, does this look like a ladder to you?
Alright, I'm gonna two-shot this bitch. I'm wasting no ammo on him. Okay, I'm gonna reload first, but then I'm... Got him. Got him.
Prepare yourselves. You guys are awesome. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Sorry to keep everybody waiting. Vire, welcome in. Oh my god, you rated me, Vire. Thank you. Hey, Gracie. Oh, thanks so much, Vire. How was your stream? Hold up, hold up. Let me get you a shout out, Vire. Are you having a good day so far today, Vire? If you guys would like to check out a little bit of Before Your Eyes and some lovely quality content over there with the fabulous Vire Bloom, please check out their channel. They're a great friend of ours in the community, and I'm sure they'd love to have you guys check them out. Thanks for the raid there, Vire. How are you today, Gracie? We got Emperor. Hold on, pickled. Did I say that even remotely close? Pickled. Emperor Pickled. Welcome to the channel. Faye, it's very good to see you here as well, Faye. Welcome back. Stelios. Love the puppo stuff. I'm gonna blast to make some food. Take care, class. Thank you very much again for the raid earlier. I miss Cassie, but I'm glad that you guys got the chance to get to know her. I'm doing... Oh, thanks for asking, Gracie. It's been a really good day today. And I found out, and thank you, Sin. I probably got another like 10 minutes I can game here with you guys. So I might do a little like 10 minutes, and then we'll probably wind down. I do have to go and meet my business partner here for a little bit. If I have enough time later on, I don't know what time you go to bed, Sin. I might not be back early enough for y'all in the UK, but I will try to do another stream tomorrow. Are you Sin, with regards to taking care of your parents and what you're doing for work, are you doing all of that kind of at home, like work from home? Oh God, Sin, thank you for reminding me. I absolutely do, yes. I'm gonna see if I can pick that up on my bike. I don't know if I might just take our vehicle, actually, if that's the case. Okay, thank you very much, Sin. I completely forgot about that. Sin's out there saving me some money. Thank you, Sin. Yeah, I thought that through, Kira, and I was like, you know, I thought about bringing a water bottle, Kira, and then putting it in the water bottle, but I don't think I want to. It's really dangerous. If you ride a motorcycle and you ride with like a really big Yeti, you can actually, if you get in an accident, you can break your spine if you have like a metal thing in your backpack like that. Oh, cool. So Kira, are you sure I can still pick one up? Oh, awesome. Work from an office nearby, but I can always go home when needed. My pleasure. How goes your day job? Thank you, Kurt. You know, Kurt, it's been good. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take a picture of this. I'm going to save the game. I'd rather spend 5 intentional minutes or so, 5 to 10 or so minutes talking to you guys instead of playing and trying to chat, because I know I don't have too much time to play before we wind down for the day. How do I get out of the game, though? Exit. There we go. I'll play some music here. That way we can have some like good discussion and quality time before I gotta step on out. Okay. Whew. Yeah. So Kurt, good day so far. Yesterday was a big learning experience for me, Kurt, trying to be more accountable and professional in this second phase of stream. And so anyways, Kurt, I was able to land on Liza P for today's game. Kira and I were strategizing some really good future cooking streams. I can't remember if I've told you guys this, but I'm going to be attempting some basically cooking with whole ingredients and making as much of the food we eat at the house totally from scratch so that it's as minimally processed as possible, and just trying to see how feasible it is. How much work is it? How tasty is it? And if we can find some fun recipes that like you guys can try, and I know they're healthy and you can make them yourselves and cut out a little bit more processed food from your diets, fuck yeah, awesome. So we had some fun yesterday strategizing, Kurt, about some future content. I was able to finalize the game I wanted to play for today. I did feel really bad I missed stream yesterday, you guys. I am sorry about that again. But it was a good, it was a good eye-opening experience. So I'm doing good today, Kurt. How about yourself, man? Where were you, Kurt? You were driving back from maybe the gym, or where were you driving back from? And thanks for asking as well, Gracie. I'm glad. Are you still, Gracie, you were seeing a gentleman a few months ago. Is that still going well? I hope it is. Work from an office close by, but I can always go home when needed. My pleasure. And then Sin, you said, oh, dexterity. Yes. So thank you, Sin. So Bay Panda, I chose the dexterity build. Definitely is more of my play style, I think. Have you been okay since we spoke last, Sin? Or sorry, Faye? Let's see. I don't know how long they'll keep it, but I'm going to play some Path of Titans, but it was very nice meeting with you. See you another time for sure. Painted Pagan, thank you very much for sticking around for a little bit. Go have fun with some Path of Titans, and I will catch you on the flip side, okay? Have a great rest of your day. Yes. Yeah, Painted Pagan. The cooking streams will be great. And we finally fixed our microphones. So on the workout stream that we did on Tuesday, I think it was, the audio quality is exceptional finally. So getting those microphones fixed and taken care of was such a big win for my wife and I to figure out on Sunday. It means we can do gaming streams in the living room now if you guys want to see Nintendo content. I really want to get my friends in town involved in the stream more this time around, playing goofy games and challenges together, drinking games in the backyard maybe. Want to take you guys to more of the crafty things that we're involved in. If I'm doing work on like the Harley, I might be able to stream it with you guys. I don't know that everybody would be interested in this, but I know some of you had expressed some interest in watching me clean some guns, obviously in a safe and informative way. So I was playing around with a way that we can have a webcam facing down so you guys can see us take apart a gun. I can try to answer questions about those for you guys. Just really trying to expand on the content that I'm able to share with all of you. I'm excited. It's going to be fun. Oh, okay. Gracie, hold on. Another date, same guy or different gentleman? Honestly, Gracie, what makes me happy is I love seeing you put yourself out there again. I think you deserve love. I'd love a cooking. So let me say this then, Painted Pagan, especially, and thank you for following the channel. I'm so sorry, Painted Pagan. You followed 14 minutes ago, and I absolutely did not realize that. I do apologize. It would be my honor to give you a cooking stream so that you can have a great, like maybe second or third time on the channel. So I'll try to plan that one. Maybe we can do one on Monday, or maybe Sunday with my wife. That might be fun. Hell yeah. Thank you for letting me know that you're interested in content like that, Painted Pagan. I appreciate that. I was driving back from a town called Coleraine and let chat know I will be doing Mouse Private Investigator for hire tomorrow, so looking forward to that. I'm excited, Kurt, because I've heard that game's great. You'll have to let me know what you think about it. I'm going to try to apply for a key, Kurt, and see if they accept me. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. A baking stream? Ooh, oh, Kurt, we can do those. We could do one pretty soon. I don't know. Unfortunately, Kira won't be able to eat anything because she's on a super restrictive diet for 30 days. But I will eat whatever we bake. I've been okay, says Faye. Lots changed. I have a BA in theater now. Congratulations. And am out of my toxic family's house, which is then in turn helping me to focus on my mental health again and learn a lot more about myself. I'm happy to see that you were able to get out of an environment that just wasn't good for you, Faye. Very proud of you for doing that. It's hard. I think some people think it's some people think it's easy to just get up and move out of a house. And in essence, maybe it is if you have an option to go somewhere else. But it's a big thing to move, you know, especially when it's outside of a family home and the family members you have are already not supportive. Maybe they're guilt tripping you. So I'm sure it was not only physically exhausting to do that, but probably an emotionally intense experience as well. So I'm proud of you. Good job. Got to do what's best for you, right? I'm not sure yet, Vire, in terms of the food. My goal, Vire, is something that's healthy but doesn't taste like ass and is doable for what I hope is most of us to make from scratch if you guys want to attempt the recipe yourselves. I'm not sure yet. I might start with some real basic stuff like some New Mexican green chili breakfast burritos. We can make the tortillas from scratch. Obviously, we're going to get like pasture-raised eggs. I'm not going to be making cheese from scratch, but like I can cut up green chilies. I can roast them. We can make our own salsa from tomatoes, garlic, onions, spices, cilantro, and stuff. You know, just like starting simple and then seeing if you guys like content like that. It is a lot more work to make something entirely from scratch and removing as much processed foods as possible. So I don't know if that would be a fun thing to watch or not, but we're going to try it and see if everybody likes it. Cool, Gracie. I'm so excited. If it's with the same gentleman, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Before Your Eyes. I'll look up what this game is. I've never heard of this. Kurt, I'm excited for you to try Mouse Private Investigator tomorrow. Ooh, this looks like a really cool game. Vire. Oh my god. Vire, this game is gonna break my heart. I'm gonna add it to my wish list. My wife might want to play this as well. You said it's a good game though, right? All right. Whew. He said, my close friend's parents offered to let me stay with them for $100 a month. They're letting me pay $25 a week since that's easier for me to do with what I'm getting paid. I love that you have a support system over there. My friend's mom saw a video of the borderline hoarding situation I was living in, and then later that night told me I can move in if I wanted to, and I accepted. I'm so happy for you, Faye. My God. Hey, Faye, you're restarting. Your life is going to, things are going to feel so different not having to wake up in the household that was really emotionally and physically exhausting for you to be in prior to recently moving in with your friend. I'm really happy for you. Congratulations. I'm pumped for you. Give me one sec here, you guys. Oh, and I am sorry. I know today's a short stream. My thought process was because I missed yesterday that a stream today would be better than no stream. So I'm sorry I have to end in like 5 minutes. I do have another, what's the term I'm looking for? Another commitment that I have to be to here in an hour. If I finish up and there's enough time, like I said, I'll pop back on and I'll start another stream. If not, then I'm going to try to do another stream tomorrow. Let me look at my calendar actually to ensure that I would be free. And I think tomorrow I've got a free morning. I might start stream extra early. I love you, Victor. You're the best, bro. So I will try my best to make up for lost time, you guys. You have my word on that. I think we are going to pop on over. Let's see here. Maybe we can say hi to Ginger today. We haven't been over on Ginger's channel in a while. She's over there having a great time with her community, so I'll take you guys over there. Thank you, Deathspank. I appreciate that, man. And you know why I want to say thank you again, Deathspank, for that? I almost didn't stream today because I felt like 2 hours wasn't enough time. But I realized I'm like, 2 hours is better than nothing, you know? So I hope that you guys got a little bit of a jolt of good vibes at the very least from today's stream. And I think I had a lot of fun with the fitness and nutrition talks that we had earlier in the first hour. Obviously, Sin, can I give you one more compliment? If I didn't go live today, we would have never met you. Like, you made today worth it in making a new friend. That's obviously a great fit for the community, Sin. Thank you again. So I really appreciate you guys, my business partners. Cool. Okay, my business partner is like, I've got like half an hour before I'll get there. So awesome. If you want trauma and to cry playing something, that Dragon Cancer. But I warn you, it's incredibly heavy. It's about 2 parents and their child with cancer, and it's a true story created by the parents in a small studio. Let me look it up. I think sometimes, Sin, to be transparent, playing a game that brings the reality of life, even if it's difficult. Like, there's a movie, what's it called? Kira, if you're listening, it's with Tom Hanks in it. Hold on. Got it. I'm going to check this out later on, Sin. I'm going to add it to my wish list so I can do a little bit more research later on. I think it's called The Auto. Is the movie called Auto? Tom Hanks? A Man Called Otto. That's the movie. Oh my God. It's an incredible movie. It really is beautiful. But fuck, it's hard. But I really appreciate, like, my wife and I watched this movie, definitely cried. And, you know, like, but it was beautiful. It brings the reality of life very, very, very clearly to, like, your face. And I think it helps people appreciate certain things. So anyways, Sierra, the reason I mentioned that is I like experiences like that. I think they can really push you in the right direction. Thank you, Sin. You're very thoughtful. You're allowed to have your life, my friend. You do you. Great to meet you too. Faded. I love that. That's so cool. So what a great way to express that. I love you, John. Go to your duties. Say hi to the queen of the house. Not Zeus. Thanks, Victor. Man, Victor, I still got to bug you, dude. I'm sorry. That's on me. I said I was going to do that last time. I think you have the same number, right, Victor? Victor. Great movie and heartbreaking. Yes. A Man Called Otto is, it's, yeah, as much as I can say, it's one of those movies you're going to cry, but I think there are some sad tears, but there's more good tears than sad tears, for me at least. Yeah. Thank you, Kate. I love you. I have a paper, so I will see you later. Go kick some ass, Kate. You're doing great. I'm so proud of you. Thanks for supporting me, Kate. You're the best. Faye said, I also actually have a bed here rather than a recliner like at my family's house. It was a one-floor ranch with my grandparents, my mom, my brother, and me, so I'm very glad to be out of there. Hopefully, Faye, you've created enough distance as well that your family's not going to, like, guilt trip you or anything. Yeah, Sin. Just prepare yourself. It's a tough movie, but I promise the conclusion is really good. Also want to throw my recommendation in for any of you to watch Project Hail Mary. Please try the movie out. It's so good. It is like 99.99% likely to leave every one of you in a position where you're like, I am so glad I watched this. And I'm not kidding. It's so good. I think we've had a lot of really bad movie studios making movies that were not very high quality, releasing them because they're doing cash grabs and they know that these IPs will garner a large audience. So they're making movies, but not putting the quality into those movies to justify releasing them, I think. And they're releasing them anyways because they just know they're going to make money. And I think we've seen the same thing in AAA game titles. There's been a lot of games in the last 5 years. Obviously, so many great games that have been released. But the last 5 years for me as a gamer have been so weird. I've never seen so many big studios releasing relatively crappy games. Like, and I say that respectfully, like just games that were not polished and ready enough or shouldn't have been released in the first place. You know, so I only say that in encouraging all of you guys. Like, if you know of a great movie or a great game that's out there and you want to support helping these industries grow in the right direction, support the right games, support the right studios. I like to encourage Project Hail Mary because I think the production company that made it's great. Ryan Gosling is like ridiculously amazing in the movie. And I think like a studio like that should be supported so we can say, hey, you guys did a great job. Please make more movies. You know, I want to see more good stuff come out. Too many bad things have come out in the last like 5 years. Yeah, no, my pleasure, Sin. Seriously, my pleasure. Vire, you're not sounding demanding. That's very nice of you to offer. Let me do this, Vire. I'll take you up on that. But let me make sure it's a game that I actually will play. Because I haven't looked at it outside of adding it to my wish list. So when I have more time, I can look at the storyline. But if it's a game that I think I'll actually play, then I'll let you know. But I don't want you to buy it if I won't play it. You know what I mean? Because I want to be respectful. But you're so sweet. That was not demanding. That was very thoughtful. You're essentially saying, hey, Flex, I'd like to buy you a game. Are you kidding me? That's very nice of you. No worries. All right. I love this. Gracie said, oh my God, Gracie, my brother-in-law was the same. He read the book and he was like, I've heard the movie is incredible. We should see it. And he said the book was amazing. Gracie said, my son read the book, Project Hail Mary, and convinced our immediate family to go see it. And I did not regret watching it. Project Hail Mary is so worth it. It really is, you guys. Like, and I'm not going to give any of y'all spoilers. I will just say it's so unlikely you would not be 10 out of 10 satisfied. I'm confident in saying that. Yeah. All right, you guys. I do have to get ready to rock and roll. I'm going to prep the raid. Here's my socials. You do not have to follow me anywhere unless you want to. I am getting back on Twitter and Threads. I'm posting the same content on both because I know some people don't like Twitter. Totally fine. I might get back on Blue Sky for the same thing. But everything that I have is in chat. You guys are welcome to join me if you would like. At the very least, my game plan is to do another pop-up stream tomorrow. So at a minimum, I'll be live early tomorrow. For those of you in Europe and beyond, the UK and surrounding countries, I'm 7 hours behind you. And for those of you in the Netherlands, Germany, Sweden, Denmark, I am 8 hours behind you. So I'll try to start around, we'll say like 9 my time, if that works. I think 9 o'clock my time is 4 p.m. in the UK and 5 p.m. in Germany, Denmark, Sweden, Norway, and all those fabulous countries. So I'll look forward to seeing you guys formally tomorrow. Fire, thank you for adding me on Steam. You're very sweet. If I can pop on later on today, like if I finish everything I'm doing in the next 3 hours, I'll come back and I'll stream for another 2 hours if you guys are still up. If not, then I'll look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. And I just want to say once more as I prep this stream here, it was such a privilege to have the opportunity to spend my Wednesday with all of you today, especially a short stream. I rarely do, like I think for me to do 2 hour streams just feels so weird, but it's better than nothing. And I do want to put one more cherry on top of today. If not for us being here together today as a community, we would not have met Sin. And again, Sin, what a pleasure. So I don't mean to overcompliment Sin, but I really am. I'm super glad we got to meet you. You're obviously such a great fit for the community. So couldn't ask for a better friend to meet today. I love you guys. Stelios, Vire, my wonderful friend Victor, Mr. Butterscotch _27, our incredible friends, Jules, Kurt, David, Sin, Faye, Gracie. We've also got Kate. I know we have the beautiful, you guys are awesome. My beautiful wife watching. We have Bay Panda, Dreaming, trying to not miss anybody here. I'm just kind of going through chat. But thank you everybody for hanging out today and rocking and roll with me. I'm very, very, very grateful to have the chance to pursue this again. So thank you again, you guys. We'll have some really, really fun additional benefits to tier 2 and tier 3 subs for next month in our official Partner Plus Level 2 push. So keep your eyes peeled for that. It'll be worth your time, I promise. In the meantime, I'll potentially see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Thank you, Sin. I'm going to go grab that drink. Have a great time on Ginger Stream, and thank you for an incredible stream. I love you. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, everybody on YouTube and beyond. I will catch you guys on the flip side.